Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. How's everyone doing? Hello, Freedom. Hello, Ice. Hello, Neon. Just a normal Koyuki today. How is everyone doing? I've brought a message. The hummingbird babies have opened their eyes. That is adorable. I think hummingbirds are cute. I should get a hummingbird feeder because they are very cool. Very, very cool. How's everyone doing? FES was those hats named after the city of Morocco. No. FES is the biannual it's the biannual anniversary thing that Blue Archive does. And I've quit. It's annoying. It's hard and I don't want to figure it out. So we're just kind of ignoring it and moving on with our lives. I'm not going to do the story until later anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. I'm not fully ignoring it. I'm still doing the bare minimum, but I'm not like doing... It's like the most annoying bosses. Like the bosses are already annoying in their normal Total Assault raids, but they're making them extra annoying by just making them harder. And you have to do them like 4 times a day. You can't sweep them after you beat it. You have to do it multiple times. You can't just sweep it. One of I think the most recent one, it was like 7 to 8 minute. If you're following a guide, if you have it memorized, which almost nobody has it memorized. If you just follow a guide, it takes you like 7 minutes per attempt. Not clear, per attempt. You have to restart a lot, and then you have to do that 4 times. It's like I don't want to do that. I just don't care. So we've given up. Still doing the bare minimum. We're not going to do it on stream. I will be doing the rest of my 300 pulls, and then the future. And then I will be doing the future, I guess the next banner that's coming out with Arisu and Kay. We're going to do those on stream at some point. So yeah. Still have to do our dailies today, so should do that pretty quickly. Hate pure fiction? What do you mean? Like you like non-fiction? I'm confused. Please elaborate. But yeah, so instead of doing FES or what I should be doing, we're going to be doing some relationship quests. It's been, 3 weeks since I've done them? So we're doing it again because I like them. Thank you, Ibuki. I need to like make an Ibuki channel in my Discord, so I can show you the adventures we go on with my big plush. Because I have a lot of silly pictures that I've never really put them in. It's a mode in HSR, you have to fight 3 rounds of enemies with 4 cycles completed. Yeah. It's crazy. Not a fan of stuff like that. I mean, it goes to show the gameplay if I don't actually like playing the game. I actually do. Like for those raids, if I just had to complete it once, I think it would actually be kind of fun, because it's still like relatively challenging. It's not just mindless. You do just have to have the characters built. That's the only thing, is like I feel like originally Blue Archive, when they started coming out with bosses and stuff like that, it would be like they're very specific characters, but you could use a ton of different characters. Like you didn't have to use like one character, but now they're coming out with bosses that are like character specific, where it's like you need this character, or like one of 2 characters, you know. There might be a couple where it's like you could use this select 3, but if you don't have one of those 3, you cannot do you just cannot do it, and it's just not fun. So I don't like what they're doing. Thanks, Ice. I could make it so VIP shout out. But yeah, it's not fun. Hello, Maria. Welcome in. FES? FES is the biannual anniversary that they do in Blue Archive. And I'm just talking about why I quit, and I'm just not doing it. By which I mean I'm doing the bare minimum. Hello, Middle T. How are you doing? Welcome in. Good to see ya. But yeah, instead of doing like the FES stuff, FES is short for festival. I'm pretty sure. I actually don't know why. Like we as the Blue Archive community, we call it FES. I don't think Blue Archive has ever called it FES. They've never called it that. I guess it's short for festival because it's an anniversary festival and they do it twice a year, but we call it FES. I don't think Blue Archive has ever called it FES, but we do. So but yeah, I was just talking about like the boss fights are really dumb and really like obnoxiously long. So I just kind of gave up. I don't really care that I'm like losing out on some rewards because like it's just not worth it for me. It's not worth it. But yeah. And then Neon and Ice are comparing it to an HSR thing. But how are you doing, Maria? How are you doing, Milty? Oh, I didn't do the stretch. Oh man, I forgot. I need to start stretching. Like my doctor said I need to do some specific stretches. I forgot. I need to do them. Saving your tickets for Rin. Man, I wish I enjoyed HSR. I just don't like the turn-based. I'm not a fan of turn-based, but everything else was really cool. Everything else is really cool. But I have been seeing from my friend Eraser, which I'm sure you all know already. She plays it every now and then. And there's a lot of just it feels, this is someone who knows, I literally only played Bellabog and then immediately stopped playing as soon as I got to the next area. I don't even know what that place is, but all the stories I've seen from her have all been, this is a dream. This place isn't real. Like every single story has boiled down to this place is all in our head. And I'm like, I'm sure the story is fantastic. But as someone who just watches sort of whenever Eraser decides to play it, I'm like, this all feels like this is a story in my brain. This is a dream world. These are all ghosts. Speaking of Eraser, I said I would do this. There we go. There we go. There we go. That is a joke for Eraser. Every 30 seconds, yeah. I'm not gonna do it every 30 seconds. That would be funny though. That would be funny. Not a dream, a memory world. There literally was a dream world though. There was a dream world, Neon. Wasn't Penacony all a dream world? Then there was a memory world. There was like a ghost world. I'm just like, I'm sure there's more. No, but it's not just Penacony, Neon. It's been like 3 stories. They're all just like fake worlds. Which once again is fine because the overall story seems to be really good. Like the story they're telling is fine. It's good. But it's just every time I look over, every story they tell, it's like, this world isn't real. I'm like, haven't the past like 20 worlds not been real? Is anything real anymore? At least I will give them this. I mean, this is once again, this is coming from someone. This like I said, I'm not saying this is a bad thing. I'm not saying like the stories are bad. The stories are good. They're good. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying that they keep using the trope of this world isn't real. Which I will say, I think they're doing it in a cool way. At least they're not being like, this world wasn't real, so nobody died. They're kind of using it to like the opposite effect, which is kind of interesting. Usually that's like a cheap way to write a story to be like, see, nothing existed. That way it doesn't have any impact on the plot. But they seem to be doing it in a really cool way, where even like if it is a dream or if it's like a fictional world, it still affects the plot, which is cool. I like that. Yeah, this is in no way like a hate on the story. I honestly, I don't even know if it's good because I've never played it, but I assume from everybody else it is good. I'm not saying the story is bad. I'm just saying they've used that trope a billion times. And so if I ever hear someone talk about a story, I'm like, okay, so it's probably a fake world because the past 300 worlds have all been fake. Just an outsider looking in. I've never played past Belobog. Belobog was real. And I think the place they went to after was real too. Unless you guys are going to come back and say, actually, Belobog was fake. I would lose it if Belobog was fake. Belobog was all a dream. No. Hello, Gare. Welcome in. How are you doing? Good to see ya. I mean, oh, Neon, please tell me it's fake. Please tell me it's a fake world. I heard a space station exists. Chorilo 6 exists. Okay, yeah. So there are real places. Yay. There are real places. That is good to know. Oh, Xianzhou? I don't know. I'm not Chinese. I don't know how to say that. I apologize. It's a ship, so it exists. Yay! So there are real places. You don't have to go through and list all the real places, Neon. But doing wonderful. Hey, that's good to hear. That is good to hear. Hopefully we'll make you feel even more wonderful. Just kidding. That's probably not gonna happen here. We're gonna be playing some fun stuff. Whole planet into a hotel, yeah. I think everyone liked Penacony. I think that's like, well, I don't know. I feel like every time they release a new story, it gets better than the last. Because everyone keeps saying, oh, this was the best one. Which is probably true. I don't know. If they tell good stories, they tell good stories. I trust well, I don't want to say I trust the Hoyo team. I trust the Hoyo team minus Genshin. Because I feel like the other two games they do are pretty good. And I think Honkai Impact 3rd, I don't get any bad... I haven't heard any bad things about the story there. Don't know anything about Tears of Themis. Don't know if anyone plays Tears of Themis. Don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, it seems like the Hoyo team, when they're not working on Genshin, they actually do. Yeah, they're definitely different dev teams. I feel like Hoyoverse is a glorified publisher company, you know, publishing. Like, I feel like there's no way they all work like in the same building. They're probably like 3 or 4 completely different companies. Maybe they can like transfer between each other, you know, like employee wise, it's easy to go from one company to the other, but like they've got to be 3 completely different companies, you know. Oh man. Writes their story quite well these past days. Yeah, I mean, I don't think HSR has really ever. I've always thought their stories were, at least, I mean, better than Genshin's like a low bar, but I always thought HSR story has been good. It just keeps getting better. But once again, this is the opinion of someone who literally stopped playing after Belobog because they just didn't like the gameplay. Yeah, the animation is great. I will say my new favorite, I don't know if it's probably not my favorite for storytelling. I am enjoying the story a lot because it's just kind of fun. But is NTE. I've been playing that a lot off stream. Just got Lacrimosa last night. I love her. She's adorable. But NTE probably has some of like the most insane animations yet. Like, you have your fully animated cutscenes that are like really highly detailed, very artistic, you know. It's just kind of standard what gacha games are now, but they're very, very good. they're like full-on cutscenes. First of all, one of the stories just had like, after, you know how it's like, once again, the only compromise or comparison I really have is like Genshin. I didn't play too much of HSR to know, but even HSR had a little bit of it. It was a lot of 3D models talking and idle animation for like 2 hours. And then you have a really incredible, I do want to say those animations are incredible, but like a 3-minute cutscene at the end of the game. At the end of the story, after like 4 hours of 3D models, right? And the animation is incredible, but I find that so boring. I hate that. That's one of the reasons I left Genshin, was just I got tired of reading 3D models, you know, for 12 hours or however long those stupid side quests were. But NTE is like the most effort I've ever seen. I don't think I've, at least in the main story, and a fair amount of like, there's like 3 levels of side quests, but in the upper level of side quest, I don't think I've ever seen an idle animation. Like, it's not fully like animated, like, you know, pre-rendered and everything, but like every single character animation seems like unique, or they just have like 30 idle animations and they just keep picking and choosing, because like there are so many and it just makes it so much better. They're like using the camera instead of just like orbiting shots around the characters. They're like actually like directing it. The characters are animating and actually doing something besides like hand on hip, point, stand up straight. It's like full on, like, you know, they're like moving their face. I don't know, like they're reacting to what they're saying. And it's like, I've never seen a game put that much effort into their animation. Now, will they tone it down? I don't know. We'll have to see if they keep it up. But so far, for their first like major story section, the first update, I was blown away at how much effort they put into it. There is like one scene, and this was not a pre-rendered cutscene. This was just like a supposed 3D models talking to each other, where like a woman was like talking and walking up to the main character, and she was running her hand along the outline of like a very intricate sofa. And it wasn't just her hand following the backs of the sofa, like her fingers were individually animating to go over like the ridges of the sofa for like a random, it wasn't like an important piece of dialogue just in the middle of a conversation. It wasn't like a pivotal part of the dialogue. It was just like, yeah, no, she needed to walk here, so we're just going to quickly animate her hands riding along the edge of the, I was like, what the heck? This goes way past finally putting props in your character's hands. This is like a full-on mini animated cutscene, and I'm like, oh, it's good. The story is pretty fun. I think it's fine. I like it. I enjoy it. I don't dislike it. I think it's good. But oh, it's so exceptionally well animated and well like art directed. I love it. I love it. I just hope they keep it up and they weren't just front loading it, you know, because to be fair, to their credit, that's a lot of work. That is so much work. Like, I don't know if they'll keep doing it. If they go back to just 3D models standing and talking, I'm gonna be kind of disappointed. Why do I confuse you, Neon? I do confuse a lot of people. I know my takes are random, and most people don't agree with me, but it's fine. How am I confusing you now, Neon? But anyways, oh, what the heck, Neon? Come on, what? You can't just say that and then not tell me. Neon. Come on, Neon. You really just did that to me. Come on. Okay. Hi, Artie. How are you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. You gonna watch the Summer Game Fest? Is that like the video game thing? Probably not, or probably. I don't know. I don't have any plans to it. I didn't even know it was this Friday. Is that just like a bunch of trailers? I don't even know what I'm excited for. I can't think of like a video game that I'm like waiting for. Well, Jedi 3, but you know, that's probably not going to be around for a couple decades. Oh yeah, we do have the Star Wars games. We have Star Wars Eclipse, which is very, 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 very far off in the distance. We have the pod racing game. And wasn't there another Star Wars game, I think? It's not going to be Fallen Order 3, Neon. As much as I want it to be, I don't think it's going to be Jedi 3, because I'm pretty sure they don't even have Jedi 3 like written. They haven't even written Jedi 3. Like, I think a year ago, oh yeah, you're right, Knights of the Old Republic, they're like remastering it, which honestly, I might check that out. I might check that out, because I've seen some of the gameplay for all of the old Star Wars RPGs, and I have no interest in trying that. But a remaster, I'd give it a shot. I'd give it a shot. Knights of the Empire, ah yes. Did I say Empire? I'm dumb. I'm a real Star Wars fan. Be doing super bueno. I am doing all right. Okay, no. I was like, gosh, I hope I didn't say that. That'd be embarrassing. Just going back home now. Hey, have a good trip home. I appreciate you stopping in. It would be cool. Yeah, it would be fun. I really don't know where they're going to, what they're going to do with Cal Kestis's character. I mean, this isn't a spoiler because the game literally doesn't exist in writing yet, but there is a major thing about Cal Kestis in the Jedi series. So the Jedi series takes place before A New Hope. Probably by the time of the Jedi 3, it's gonna be very close to A New Hope. Yeah, definitely don't do that. Definitely don't do that, Artie. Do not Rocket League IRL. But if you get the opportunity to do it safely, I'd recommend it. It sounds fun. Just, I wouldn't do it right now. Maybe do a little training. But, so it's going to be Cal and Luke coexist. So yeah, technically Luke is alive right now. Yeah, it's around Rogue One. It's probably a little bit before that. Here's the problem though. As do most stories that take place before A New Hope and the original trilogy, Cal Kestis is not in the original trilogy. I know that's crazy. Who would have thought Cal Kestis, played by Cameron Monaghan, is not in the original trilogy? Basically what I'm meaning is he can't be there. And he's very much working with the rebellion right now. Actually, no, because he ended up spoilers for the second game. Spoilers for the second game. But he ended up, I guess, kind of breaking away and just kind of having a family, you know? But I mean, if there's going to be a third game, he's going to join up with the rebellion, and he's going to be very much a Force user, a Jedi. So they're going to know him. So, I mean, he has to disappear by the original trilogy. So it's like, if you're gonna have a third, and this is a final installment, they're making it a trilogy. Which, I mean, I guess they could make a fourth one, but like the plan is currently to end, like this is the final chapter. Yeah. The only other option is he dies or he disappears. Which, if anyone has seen the Ahsoka show, which I like, you know, I enjoy, I recommend it. It's silly. Well, it's not silly, it's just fun. She kind of goes off into a different galaxy and then misses all of the stuff. Oh no, Ezra does, my bad. So that's how they explain him away. But I guess, like, so he could just disappear or go on, like, yeah, I guess he could become like Obi. Well, gosh, I hope he doesn't become like Anakin. No. I guess he could. Oh, you mean Force Ghost, like Obi-Wan, Anakin? Okay, no, I don't know if he'd become a Force Ghost. I mean, maybe he could. I don't think we, like the viewer, would see him become a Force Ghost though, because like a Force Ghost, I mean, people can become Force Ghosts, but it's really more a Force Ghost for us, the viewer, only exists if there's someone the Force Ghost needs to train. So like Obi-Wan only shows up as a Force Ghost because he was training Luke. Yoda only shows up because he was training Luke as well. And then same with Anakin. Anakin, spoilers for the Ahsoka show. Massive spoilers. Anakin shows up as a Force Ghost to train Ahsoka. So it's like, unless we see, I guess maybe if like Cal Kestis shows up for like his protege as a Force Ghost to teach, that could be interesting. I guess. I don't know. I don't know what they have to do. I just know that Cal Kestis has to disappear by the end of that third game. And I mean, maybe it could be as simple as like he finally finishes like a final mission and he's like, I'm done. My fight is over. But I feel like he can't do that. That's like his whole thing. It's like he can't ever be done until the Empire is gone. Like that's his whole like character arc. Which I guess they could spin that on its head for the third game. I think that'd be interesting. But I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. They don't know what they're gonna do because they haven't even finished writing it yet. Which is fine. I don't want them to rush it. I mean, I do because I want to play it, but I also don't want it to suck. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. It's like probably my favorite video game series. It's just so good. I think that game alone, I was like into Star Wars for sure, but I think the Jedi series alone got me into Star Wars. I was like, I love this universe and I love Cal Kestis. I love that man. I don't swing that way, but if I did, I know who would I'd choose. Cal Kestis. Cal Kestis is already in a loving relationship though, so I probably should set my sights on somebody else. But I don't know why I said that. I didn't need to say that. I didn't need to say any of that. But I did. We're supposed to be doing some relationship quests today. We're supposed to be doing our dailies and having some other like funny stories, and I'm talking about being in love with Cal Kestis, a fictional Jedi. I'm a good, normal, healthy human being. I'm Ace. Ah, yes. However, oh man. Now that's real attraction right there. I'm Ace, however. Oh man. All right. Should we at least do our dailies? We can keep yapping, but let's do our dailies. Let's say hello to Ibuki. Hello, Ibuk. How are you doing? Oh, of course the music stops when I load in here. All right, we gotta do our dailies. Holy guys, that's loud. You don't need to scream in my ears. Okay. Alright, we're still farming Millennium because there's a billion Millennium students coming out. It's funny because like they're doing like 3 FES banners. It's so annoying. Actually, no, only Arisu and K are actual like rate up banners, but they're doing like three new character banners in a row. It's insane. It's just insane. Wait, did I miss one? How did I miss that? Sweep. Oh, because I'm out of... I did not need to do that. I wasted some... What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Just sweep it. Just sweep. Okay. Gotta sweep, sweep, sweep. You guys remember that game? Baldi's Basics. Alright, man, I need to fix that mic arm. It's so squeaky. Very squeaky and loud. Guys, I've got a new audio device because I definitely needed it. I'm so pumped for it. It's the new Elgato Wave XLR Pro. It's coming in tomorrow. I definitely don't recommend anyone buy it. Unless the only reason you need to buy it is if you know that you need to buy it. If I have to tell you why you need to buy it, you don't need it. I also don't need it, but it's so cool. So I bought it. It's like our normal like audio mixing device, but it has two XLR inputs, which are like for two microphones, which I do have, even though I only use one really. But the big thing is that it does all like the voice effects and everything. It does it like on the actual device, so I don't have to like have my computer do it all. It also does it like super fast. It's so cool. It's so awesome. But it's also like 400 bucks. So I definitely cannot recommend anyone buy it unless you need it. Then I guess go ahead and get it. But I'm not going to explain why you would need it, because then you'll be like me, someone who doesn't really need it. But you watch all the tech streamers who do need it, and I'm like, oh, I'm just like them. I definitely need this. And now I have it. Well, I don't have it yet. It's coming in tomorrow. But I'm excited. I'm excited for it. Okay. Oh, wait. I just noticed that. Oh, yes. They added a toggle. I was wondering why there wasn't any of these. They got rid of the bar. They gave you a toggle. That's so nice. That's so nice. One second. Huge development. Huge development. My father walks in with a strawberry milkshake. That is all. That is all. Need I say more? I'm gonna eat the straw. I'm gonna eat the cherry. Cinema. Cinema stream, guys. I also have tea. I have tea, I have a milkshake, and I have water. I have so much beverage to consume. All right, what was I talking about? I'm so... All right, I just crushed my tea. All right, I still have more cups of tea later. Speaking of tea, I didn't really talk about it, but I'm drinking some Christmas tea. I'm drinking some herbal Christmas tea because, I don't know, I'm feeling festive, I guess. We had one tea bag of it left, so I was like, I'm gonna have some Christmas tea. Hot minute since I've had any milkshakes. Oh, that's good. That's good. That is a good milkshake. Normally I don't get strawberry, but this is tasty. Yeah, we like them. We have like where I live, we have like a lot of like small ice cream shops, like a lot of them. And so every now and then my dad will just go get some, or we'll actually go there and get some ice cream. But yeah, we have tons. So we don't get them all the time, but they're nice. They're so good. Woo! So we'll be sipping that throughout the stream, I guess. W dad. W mom while I'm at it, you know? W parents. I love them. Why am I talking like I'm 12? I gotta stop talking. Alright, so I can't invite anyone because I already did my I did my dailies for the previous cycle during lunch today, so it's not all gonna set up right, but it's close enough. Alright. I think we just need to do some... I think we just need to level up. Who was I leveling up? I think it was like Hoshino. Yeah, I need to finish leveling up Hoshino here. Can I do it? No, we can't. What are we missing out on? Missing out on some of those. Guess we can buy from the bounty shop. Up. Forgot they moved the bounty shop over here. I should just buy like all of these. Yeah, it's not even that expensive. While I'm here. Can't believe they only give us 5 though. They should give us a lot more. They need to make these easier to get. Okay, maybe I don't need to buy all of them because there's a lot. All right, what I do need to go through is get these. I've run out of these. I don't know how to. Is there any way to farm these? I feel like the only way to farm these is by it's just buying them in the shop. I think you can farm them. You can farm them in events. But like, I don't know. There should be a way to farm them. Anyway, we're not actually here to do that right now. Okay, I think we're gonna go some T9s here. I think there's probably better things for me to farm on here, but I'm just kind of going through using stuff. All right, let's grab all of these. I think we're gonna do our polls soon. All right, so FES is the biannual anniversary that they do. So it's like the 1-year anniversary, 2-year anniversary, or whatever. They do it every 6 months. We call it FES because I think it's short for festival. I actually don't know why though, because Blue Archive does not call it FES. I think it's just us, the community, but yeah, we call it FES. But technically FES isn't right now. FES is specifically the banner that comes after this. For all the banners, the rate up for the students is 3% for a 3-star unit. But for FES, you get very special characters that are only on that specific banner, which is coming out, I guess, in a week. And then all 3 stars are a 6%, so they double the rate up. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, then there are very specific students that are only on that banner that are like really, really powerful and really strong. So that's why everyone saves up a ton of moolah. So yeah, we're going to be pulling on that, but that won't be for like a couple weeks. We are going to do these polls here. I'm not sure when we're going to do it though. I don't know if we should do them before or after we do them. Maybe we should do one Momo talk. Let's do one Momo talk. All right, let me just burn the rest of this here. I guess actually I probably can. It's fine. All right, how many did I get? Not really a lot. I want to get like all of these like over 100 just to have like a nice surplus of these. I know we're already out of the triple period, but I don't know. I don't know what else to spend my stamina on. I know I'm probably the worst Blue Archive player in the world, but I don't care. All right, battle pass. Oishi. All right, let's check this. I think I don't know if I've shown this. Oh no, I probably did. All right, let's see what's up here. So this is the wait, is everyone gone? Oh, it's all empty. All right, normally there's a bunch of people here. I guess oh, you know what? They're probably fighting the they're fighting the final boss. We are on the final boss. I'm not even gonna. I don't really want to try to explain this, but basically there is like a ton of different bosses, and each one of them, like one would show up and we'd have to, as a community, it had like a massive health bar, and like as a community we had to kill it to unlock the next one. So it's kind of a cool idea. But now, I guess, I don't know, I should at least look at what this is. We are skipping all the story because I will come back and do all these stories later. But I should probably at least see what it is. Oh, it's Yuzu. We're getting some major spoilers, but that's fine. Yuzu versus the giant. Blue Archive is a mech anime. For some reason, it's a mech anime. I kind of want to skip this. All right. Well, I guess we're getting spoiled for something we don't know about. Oh, Yuzu, get up. Get up, Yuzu. Come on, Yuzu. It's time to go gamer mode. All right, can we skip again? What is happening? Oh, they switched to a... Okay. This makes sense, yes. I definitely should not have clicked on this. Because now we're just seeing this all. But it's okay. I'm sure I'll forget it. Wait, why are there QTEs? Why is there a QTE? This is awesome. No context. Zero context. Just plowing through this right now. Awesome. This is really intense. I just wish I knew what was going on. I mean, you kind of know what's going on. I mean, we're just fighting a giant battle. Like, there's really not much to know. I think the interesting parts to me are gonna be like the implications of everything. So, all right. I really thought this was a boss battle, not a cutscene. I thought this was gonna be a boss battle. Good job, Yuzu. I'm so proud. I hope we get to watch these again. You know? Wait, was that it? I thought there was like an actual boss battle. Yuzu? Was that it? Cinema. Okay. Let's just move. Ignore those. Ignore them. You didn't see that. Okay, we'll learn about them later. Wait, that was it? There's no actual boss battle? Oh, nice. Okay. I thought there was just a full-on cutscene. I like it. Okay. So now what? Wait, is there anything else to do? Hold on. I should at least know what... I don't even know what the bare minimum is. Let's hop back in. Clear. Wait, so that's it? It was just a cutscene? Nice. I like cutscenes. So there's still one more thing to attach, and there's still a USB. So I guess we're not done. Just feels done, though. Alright, did I get any currency? No. Alright, cool. Well, I guess I did that. Probably didn't need to, but fun. What was I doing? Momo Talks. We're doing a Momo Talk. Hey, it's Rio's birthday, almost. Alrighty, so we have a lot to do. We can't do all of them. We cannot do Haruna Track, we cannot do Himari Armed, and we cannot do Toki Armed. Other than that, any student you see here, we can go through. With the exceptions of... I think we should do Amy. There's a couple here that are like level 20s. So let me actually check that out, because we'll do them first. Because they're just like the level 20 thing. So we won't actually record those. We'll just do them. Okay, this is actually a really bad idea. I don't know how to search through that. Can I go by rank, maybe? Or no, that's not going to do anything. Let's go unread. I don't know if we've done Renge yet. Have we done the normal Renge? Let me see. Because I remember I said, like, as a joke, we're going to do swimsuit Renge before normal Renge, and we did. No, we never did. Yeah, we never did normal Renge. Okay, so we still have to do her. Like, completely. We do have Amy, who I know we did Amy. So this is a level 20. I think Akadi New Year is probably a level 20. Yeah, I think so. I guess we'll start with Amy here, because this is going to be a level 20, I think. So we'll do this. So level 20s is once they release relationship level 20, they get a special item sometimes, and they have a little story that goes along with it. We also have an ad break, so I hope you enjoy the ads. Hope they're fun and entertaining, and I'll fill you in with what you miss out on. So we're gonna do this, and then we'll do the 70 polls, and then we'll get back to some other stuff, and we'll do some fun things. So right now, let's do Amy level 20. Sensei, requesting your support. Our equipment near the ruins. Oh my gosh. Detected another anomalous response. As my duty as a member of the Super Phenomenon Task Force, I'll be traveling quite far to investigate. The weather is forecasted to be a bit hot, but I don't foresee a problem this time. Wow, you're so confident. Do you have a good plan this time? Yes. I suspected this day would come, so I ensured that I would be thoroughly prepared. Please look forward to it. All right. Oh. Level 15? Oh, so it's probably just level 15. I just haven't unlocked it yet. Let me check. Did they just add a new one? I guess sometimes they do. They have done that before, where they just add another level without telling anyone. I don't think... Oh, I do have Amy built for Wakamo. Yeah, so it is this. Okay. It should be... Yep. Okay, yep. T20. That's what it is. Okay. Nice. All right. I just wanted to make sure what I was doing here. Let's go. A hot wind. I followed Amy out to help her with her investigation in the desert near Millennium. Wait, in a desert near Millennium? What do you mean there is a desert near Millennium, but it's not Abydos? Maybe it's like on the outskirts of Abydos or Millennium, and no, because Gehenna is the closest to Abydos. I guess maybe Abydos could like be in between Gehenna and Millennium. I gotta watch that video on the guy who like figured out the map or whatever. Cause like, why would there be a desert near Millennium? Okay. Although the investigation went on for several hours, nothing out of the ordinary was found. What are you looking for, Amy? Amy? Are you okay? You feel tired? Oh. No, Sensei. No need to worry about me. Though the investigation is not very successful. That's not unexpected. What are you typing in? In fact, just knowing that there is nothing abnormal here is its own gain. I'm fairly used to the strenuous outdoor activities for extended periods of time. I'm more worried about you, Sensei. What? Are you okay? Your pace has gotten much slower. It's hotter than I expected. I'm not that tired, but it's really hot. That's true. The climate here can be very taxing. No shade whatsoever. Strong and direct sunlight, no wind. I hope we're like sunscreened up or like brought like a parasol. God, it would be so funny if Sensei had a parasol. You're just walking around with a giant parasol. That'd be so funny. It's easy to get exhausted, even if we're well hydrated. I get hot easily too. My condition is fine, but I'm already soaked in sweat right now. In such a situation, it'd be best to take our clothes off to help regulate the heat and sweat. All right. I'm gonna go all nerd, not nerd, but like emergency preparedness. Welcome back from ads, by the way. This is the perfect time for abs to get abs. Perfect time for the ads to end. I'm about to explain why taking your shirt off, taking our clothes off when it's really hot is actually a really dumb idea. Obviously, if you're wearing a parka, yeah, probably take off the parka in the sun. Probably a good call. However, going full skin, not a good idea. Not a good idea. One, sunburn. You're gonna get sunburn. That's gonna hurt. Even if you put on a ton of sunscreen, probably not a good idea. Also, do you know what's beautiful about a shirt? Is a shirt gets wet when you sweat. You know what cools you down? Wet shirt. Don't take your shirt off if it's super hot out there. Like I said, if it's a nice thin t-shirt, keep it on. Don't put on like a long sleeve shirt. That's too much. That's too much. But, you know, keep your shirt on. Taking off your clothes when it gets hot is actually worse for you, because now you sweat the heat, or like you sweat it's so hot outside that the sweat evaporates. The reason you sweat is because it covers your surface, your skin, in water, and the water keeps you cool. But when it evaporates, because there's nothing to hold the moisture on, it goes away. So if you're getting hot, don't take your shirt off. This really only applies to guys. I guess girls could take their shirt off, but you know, I probably wouldn't recommend it in public. I guess you could, but regardless, don't do that. Keep it on. Eraser. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. How are you doing? Eraser, as a girl. No, I'm not gonna bring you in on this. I'm being genuine. I'm saying this as a joke, but like, I'm being genuine. It is important to like don't take your shirt off. Don't go shirts versus skins for sweat. All right, sweat your shirt. It's gonna be stinky, but you're gonna be safe. You're not gonna be healthy. It still sucks to be out in the sun, but you're gonna be a lot cooler if you keep your shirt on versus if you take your shirt off. I just needed to say all of this because of the insane thing that Amy just said. I just wanted to take the high ground. Instead of making a joke about, oh, we're gonna take our clothes off, I wanted to be scientific about it. Yes, I did mention you get sunburn, so I just wanted to take the high road before you all made fun of me. I guess you wouldn't have made fun of me, but you would have made comments about this line, which is an insane line. Let's see what Sensei says. Will he say something smart and educated like me? Or will he say something depraved? He said nothing. Honestly, a valid response. A valid response. I too, if somebody told me this in real life, I would not be able to act as civilized as I did. I would probably be in pure shock as to what on earth they just told me to do. I probably also would just stand there in bewilderment and say nothing. I'd be like, I know he'd stop me. I learned that from past experiences. Good. She's learning. I know all about sunburns. Yes. You know to keep your shirt on, Gare. That sounds mean. I didn't mean it like that. I did not mean it like that. I meant from a pure... I gotta stop streaming. I gotta stop streaming. I really gotta stop streaming, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that, Gare. I meant like... I'm gonna drink my milkshake and keep reading. There's nothing to worry about. Diggy diggy hole. I really am just digging a grave. Oh man. Told you before, right? I prepare for everything so that nothing is ever unexpected. Yes, I did give you a shout out. I did. And I will do it again. I will do it again. You gotta hide all those muscles. Yeah, hide the guns. The gun show. And here I have Here I have... What do you have? What do you have with you? Ice cream? Oh, you have the cooling... Oh my god, I have one of those. I have one of those. Where did I put it? I don't know why I'm pulling it out like I can show you. I have one of those with me. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, yeah, you can't see it, but I have one. It's not pink though, it's black. These are so cool. And it's like you can charge it with like a USB-C. It's insane. I love these. They are beautiful. Blow on the microphone. The highest setting, high speed. I'm done. I don't know why I felt the need to show that off, because nobody can see it, but also it's not that crazy. It's just an electric fan. I just love them. A pocket electric fan. That's a rather cute looking gadget you brought. It is very cute. Mine is not that cute. Shirts are holsters for our guns. We are open carrying. Look, everyone. That is a beautiful line, Gare. That is hilarious. Shirts are holsters for our guns. Open carrying. That is hilarious. That's really good. Don't judge a machine by its cuteness, Sensei. I absolutely will. I will judge machines by their cuteness. I brought it because it was the best choice in the terms of efficiency. It's slightly modified for situations like this. If I flip the switch on like this, that is a really really powerful fan. What is the power output? Are you sure it was a slight modification? In extreme situations, extreme measures must be taken. I knew this wouldn't have too much idle time, so it had to be strong enough to cool down our bodies quickly. The stronger the wind, the less the time we need to spend fanning. So, come here, Sensei. Oh gosh. Despite its strong output, but it's still a pocket electric fan. The area of effect isn't very big. To efficiently cool both of us, we must be close to each other. Which means you should move in as close as you can. Understood? Understood. Sensei? Why aren't you moving? I asked you to come closer. I'm gonna bury myself in the sand. It'll be fine. It'll be cooler. You're okay? It'd be better not to be close. Why? I fail to understand your logic. Whatever your reason may be, cooling you down is more important. We must prioritize efficiency right now. You need to come closer. Oh, are we getting closer? Come, Sensei. I don't wanna. I'm fine. I'm fine where I am. Amy and I took a short break with Amy's electric fan. However, the heat radiating from Amy essentially turned the fan into a heater. That is funny. Amy does run a little bit warm. I noticed something odd. For some reason, you seem to feel even hotter after you use the fan. Was it lacking power, or perhaps you just naturally have a high body temp heat like me? By the way, that wasn't a joke. She literally has a high body temperature. Like, literally. It's not like a joke. Maybe it needed to be closer to you for you to feel the effects. The results may have been different if we had full body contact. What do you think? I don't think I'm going out with you again. I think you're gonna do all these missions solo. I don't think that would solve the problem, but it wasn't a bad experience. It was cute. I'm not sure what you mean. Anyways, next time I'll prepare up a backup plan. Until then, Sensei. Yeah, what about like water bottles next time? Water bottles work pretty good. Okay. I think she's the only like level 20 item. So I think we're good. Trying to think. Tomoe, Pina, we haven't done Nagisa. We have to do Nagisa because I use it in the thumbnail, and I'd feel bad if we don't do it. Judy part-timer, Fuyu, Akari, and Nuira, and Renge. Yes, we can do them all. Okay. So the only three we can't do are Haruna track, we cannot do Himari armed, and we cannot do Toki armed. Besides those three, if you see anyone you like, feel free to let me know. We are going to start with Nagisa swimsuit, but if you want to see anyone else, please let me know. But before that, we have 70 pulls. We have 70 pulls, and we are gonna put the. We already got Rio. We got Himari. I mean, we got Himari on the first 10 pull because we're just that cool. But we have yet to get Rio. We don't need Rio, so if we don't get her in these 70 pulls, not gonna pull anymore because we're gonna save for the next banner because those are important. But it's just a normal banner. 100. We get 100 free pulls. No special rate ups or anything. Just the standard banner. But we do get Rio. So let's see if we can get her. First to the 70. Would be nice. It would be nice. I think the last 100 free pulls we got, I did not get school uniform Neru. I went for Asuna, which I only partially regret. I only partially regret that. Because I do like school uniform Asuna. But Neru would have been a lot better. Because I kind of need her. Alright, we have our first shot at the title. First shot at the title. Did I just see 3? Did I just see 3? Wait. Okay, we have 3 shots at the title. Huh? The only time I've ever gotten 3 was with the special 6% rate up. What? There's no way. I got 3? Oh my god. Okay, alright. Let's see what they are. First one. Bruh. Bruh. Bro, the next 2 are just freebies. The next 2 are freebies. I don't even care. The next 2 are freebies. What? I still have 2 more. Are we gonna get duplicates? Bro, there's no way. I got 3. Okay, who do we got? Alright, Molly swimsuit. I don't even care. Alright, Shiroka swimsuit. Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. What an insane. Alright, hold on. I need to get a screenshot of this. Alright, there we go. 3? I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, I have them both now. I'm gonna do the remaining 3 on Himari because she's gonna be more useful. So I guess I'll do the remaining 50 on Himari, I guess. I'm still blown away. There's no way. There's no way I just got 3 in 110 pull. What is going on? What is going on? I got another one. I'm hacking. I'm hacking. Oh my god. What is going on? What is going on? Why am I getting so many? I don't even care anymore. I got another Himari! Why? What is happening? What is happening? Just so you guys know, we basically, when we pull a student, we get an automatic dupe. So I already have basically 4 copies of Himari now. What is happening? What? I guess I'm gonna go again. If I get a 3rd copy of Himari, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, finally. Not something insane. Oh my gosh, what a crazy... I don't even know what's happening anymore. My mind is exploding. All right, I guess all my luck is gone. I don't even care. Gosh, I hope I didn't waste all my luck on this banner though, because the next banner is the one I want. I'm gonna need to spend a little money if I don't get lucky on the next banner, because I don't have enough to pity both characters. Oh my gosh, we got another one, bro. If I get the rate up is still 3%, right? This is not a 6% banner. That's the next banner, right? Okay. We're just gonna skip. Okay, we got Misaki. That's fine. Bro, what is this? What am I at? What's happening? Oh man, that's crazy. I got 3 and then I got 2 back to back. All right, ending it off with a nobody, but that is okay. That is our 100 pulls. All right, so we have 5 of these 10 pulls and 23 of those. Okay, so we actually, okay, we need 48,000 to guarantee both students, so we're pretty close. That's 50, 70. Yeah, I think we actually do have enough to pity both students, so I think we're good. We're good there. But we want dupes. So there we go. There's our 300 pulls. I got both students and a Kimari copy. Wow. Truly speechless. All right, so let's take a look at Rio really quick. All right, Rio armed. Let's go ahead and unlock her mystic. Yeah, so when you pull a student, they added this because of like the new like upper duplicate. They did a bunch of what do you call it? They added like a bunch of extra layers for like getting duplicates. So what they did is now when you pull a student on a banner, you basically immediately get a duplicate of them, which is nice. So they immediately become a 4-star. But we're probably not going to build her because she's just a red damage dealer and we have a ton. But I just wanted her because she's cool. It's BRBing, but I heard you freaking out. Yeah. Probably the most insane luck I've ever had. All right, and then we have Himari armed here. Okay, so not enough. We got 100 though, so that's good. That's good. So I only need 20 more. You know, I might as well just buy them from the Enigma shop. That's only 20 or 19. Yeah, easiest purchase of my life. So we'll get her to UE 30, I guess. I don't know if we need to go much past. Let me see what the other unique equipments are. Let's take a look here. I think that probably getting her to UE 30 is probably good enough. Because she's just a support character, a tactical support. Also, I do need one more. Increases HP. Okay, so that's actually not that helpful. Or not that useful. That, not really. And then we'll see what the coming soon is. Okay, so actually don't think this is really that necessary. I mean, HP is nice. That keeps her on the field longer. Yeah, cool. I mean, I'm not complaining. Duplicate. Get her to UE 30 for free. Those are the free pulls. Love it. Love it. Awesome. We'll be building her. I think we need her for the next raid boss. And I mean, for future just yellow bosses, she'll be very useful. Wait, and then we also have Toki. Can we get her leveled up yet? I still need 20 more. I don't know if we're going to get them in time. We'll see. She's pretty cool. Actually, I don't know what she does. She's just another damage dealer. Yeah. She's fun, though. Oh, no, she's not. She's a support character. I don't know. All right, that was insane. That was awesome. Just finishing up my milkshake. Man, this is a great day. A milkshake. We got a milkshake. We got great gacha pulls. We got a great, I don't want to call it a great stream, but we got a fun stream at least. And now we're gonna round it up with some Christmas tea? What a great day. What a great day this is turning out to be. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to start with Nagisa swimsuit here. But just like I said, if you see anyone you want to do today, let me know. I will gladly take suggestions. Like I said, the only ones we're not doing are Toki armed, Himari armed, and Haruna track. Also, I guess Rio battlesuit, but she's not here right now. Because, I mean, we just pulled her. And we didn't get any other new students from that. So I think that's it. We are going to start with Nagisa swimsuit. Let me know if you want. Who else you want? All right. All right, let's record this. All right, let's go through Nagisa swimsuit. Sensei, have you been enjoying your vacation? Thanks to you, it's been nice and relaxing. Then, as discreetly as possible, without being seen, could you please come to my tent? All right, here we go. I guess we're going. So this takes place during the swimsuit event 6 months ago. In case anyone knows. So we're on a summer trip with the rich girls, basically. Per her request, I made my way to Nagisa's tent as discreetly as possible. Discreet. Ugh. Imposing. Oh, you've arrived, Sensei. And you were not detected, were you? I was like a super spy. Cost top 10 cringe thing Sensei's probably ever said. I'm relieved to hear that. The reason I requested your presence was because... What's up? Of this. As Nagisa spoke, she placed on the table a very large pile of documents. No, I don't want to do work. Please. We're on vacation, Nagisa. What's all this? These are urgent administrative documents from Trinity. While I left most of the work for people who remained at... Oh, she's gonna do the work. Oh, but she's not supposed to be because she's on vacation. Hey, as long as I'm not doing them. Actually, I probably shouldn't let her do it. We'll probably do them together, I guess. Some things require my personal attention. I apologize for this, but I was hoping you could assist me. Oh, man. Is that perchance rude of me to ask? I mean... I guess the sensei is supposed to help a student in need, but I don't wanna. I don't wanna help. Don't make me do it. Whoops. Not at all. Thank you very much, Sensei. In that case, could you begin sorting these documents? I don't know why I got super quiet. And turn it up a bit. Working together, Nagisa and I were able to fly through her work. This went much faster than usual with your help, Sensei. Perhaps this is the wisdom of one earns with adulthood. It's also two people doing one job, you know? It's that too. I mean, yes, I'm obviously super smart. I'm so incredibly intelligent. But it's also there were two of us working on this job, so it's probably just the wisdom of being overworked. Huh. It seems we have something in common, Sensei. Why didn't you want anyone to know I was coming here, though? I understand why you'd be curious about that. As you well know, this beach trip was meant to be a vacation. It's time for everyone to leave work behind and relax. However, it's difficult to do so when someone else is working beside you. If someone begins plowing a field while you are lying on it, wouldn't you feel pressured to help pull a few weeds? Oh my gosh. Nagisa, the absolute gall of you saying that. The richest girl, actually probably, I feel like Saya probably has more money than her, but like the most pampered rich girl in all of Trinity saying that to me. Would you, Nagisa? You would like to pull some weeds. I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would, Nagisa. I mean, she's trying to be, her sentiment is good though, but like, it's just the absurdity of her saying that while we're sitting on a luxurious private beach that only 3 girls can use. You know, just the audacity. I get that. You don't want to be the only one not working. And to be fair, like she works a lot. She does a lot of paperwork. She's not just sitting there doing nothing, but you know, she's not pulling weeds. Precisely. So I'd hoped to finish before the others noticed. I wouldn't want to interrupt their vacations. And that is why I requested your help as to be as discreet as possible. It was very considerate of you, Nagisa. To be fair though, I don't think Saya would have helped. And I don't think Mika would have wanted to help either. They would have easily been like, yeah, no, I'm not helping with that. You're doing that on your own. They are much more pampered than you are, Nagisa. Consider it a simple common courtesy. Although, I suppose the courtesy wasn't extended to you, Sensei. I should reward you for allowing me to intrude upon your vacation. A reward? Can it be like cash? Could it be a yacht? I know you have a couple of those lying around. Coincidentally, there happens to be a limited edition cheese caramel cake in my ice cooler. I'd wager that it would taste even sweeter in the ocean. Don't wait. You're just gonna dunk that cake in the ocean? I don't know why. I read it like that. Oh, is she really dunking it in the... Oh, it was black tea. I really thought she was dunking the tea in the ocean. I was like, man, this girl's too rich. The black tea in there would go very well with it. Would you like to enjoy your reward with me? Of course. Thank you for the food. Oh, that was cute. Nagisa and I enjoyed our tea time with her caramel cake. Maybe it's because we had worked hard just before, but the sweetness was just right. Cute. Oh, no follow-up message. Oh, that was fun. I like that. Let's see what we do next. By the way, Sensei, did you happen to see the beige tent located by the giant palm tree? Ah, I just saw it. It slipped my mind. But please feel free to make use of the amenities in there. I brought it for everyone's enjoyment, and yet no one seems to be interested. Just what's in there? Oh, it's live 2D time. Miss Nagisa above water. I found the tent that Nagisa told me about. Just what was inside? Bam, 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 bam. Open the tent. Let's see what's in. Is she inside? A surfboard? What? Not just the surfboard, but there was also a banana boat and water skis and a kayak. Oh, I love kayaking. I love kayaking. It's so fun. However, no one's ever even touched them. The sporting equipment was collecting dust. After wiping them all down, I felt inspired. Should I take this the chance to learn how to surf? Alone on the beach with no one to watch you? Sensei's gonna drown. He's gonna drown for sure. So I took the surfboard and decided to head out to the open waters. Oh my god, Sensei's gonna drown. Oh man. But... oh my god, did he drown? Oh my gosh. Bleh. I could barely even balance myself on the board, let alone ride a single wave. He is gonna die. After falling into the water again and again. Sensei? Oh, here we go. It's become small. Oh, she jumped in. Is she saving me? Or is she just sitting on the board? She's just sitting on the board! You're not even gonna save me? I'm drowning, Nagisa! Save me! Help me! Don't laugh at me. I'm drowning, Nagisa. Call it lifeguard. Call everyone. This is really cute. I do like it. What brings you all the way out here? Oh, I forgot. It's my favorite VA. This is my favorite VA, guys. And sprawled out on a board like that. This is Yor from Spy Fam. She is Sakura from my Senpai is Annoying. Favorite show, probably. She's a ton of characters. But I love her. I've suffered immensely. Can I ask what happened? Oh my god, she is in my ear though. The ocean is a dangerous place. I know, it's trying to eat me. Even the slightest mistake could lead to a serious accident. Well, I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, you're drowning, Sensei. You should go that far. I'm having trouble understanding. The proper response will vary based on your situation. Please tell me what happened. Am I embarrassed? I don't know why I would be. Oh, I just fell off my board over and over again. Okay, I thought he was like being embarrassed. I'm like, no, I don't think he is. Huh. I understand now. Also, what are you riding? Why does your surfboard have a chair? I'm relieved nothing terrible happened. Like the lazy paddle boarding. They say learning to balance is the first hurdle of surfing. What do you know about surfing? It's a difficult obstacle that everyone struggles with initially. Initially? Wish I could talk. However, when you're resting like this, nice. Your body will get cold out on the water. I guess. Come this way. Are you gonna finally... Oh, I have warm drinks prepared. I'm drowning, Nagisa! Save me! I'm not in the mood for drinks right now. Oh man, that was really funny. Truly cinema. Here, I brought a thermos with me. Drink some to warm up. We even brought black tea out on the ocean. That would kind of kill though. That would kind of kill. I'd love that. Black tea in a kayak because I don't know how to surf. I did learn how to paddleboard. That sucks. I hate paddleboarding. I just really can't do it. I learned, but I could never do it again. It's so hard. Got some kayaks for your birthday. Can't wait to try them out. Oh, it's so much fun. So much fun. Foo-foo. No, it's only warm water. The thermos would alter the taste of the tea after all. Wait, what? She just has... Okay. What am I doing? I is simply enjoying the gentle swell of the waves. The sea breeze in view were beginning to feel slightly mundane. And yet swimming felt too arduous. I wanted to do both and nothing at the same time. Do you understand that feeling, Sensei? Sure. I don't know a word for it, but I get it. I knew you'd understand. Well, that's why I was simply enjoying drifting in the ocean. The waves do the work for me as I simply rest. And it seems I made the correct choice. You're definitely gonna get like destroyed by like a wave really quick. Because I ran into you. Aw, that's cute. And we just get hit by like a tidal wave and we both die. And so Nagisa and I enjoyed her thermos of warm water and the waves. I'm gonna have some warm water, some warm flavored water. All right. That was fun. Let's pull up her live 2D here. That was a cute song. I don't think I've heard that song either. I really liked it. All right, bye, Ibuki. Yeah, I think this is like unique to the live 2D. I haven't heard it even as like, I didn't hear it in the event and I haven't heard it anywhere else. So this is a great little beach song. Massive fan. It's so cute though. I really like it. Give her a nice little head pat. Oh, very gentle. A very gentle head pat. No cheeks, I assume. Yeah, no cheeks yet. You have to like really pat her eyebrows. You can't really pat her forehead. Yeah, that's cute. I like it. All right, let's keep going. Sensei, please don't spare your concerns for me. Huh? Oh, that's it? Sick, let's go. A private sunset meeting. Our Momo talk from earlier bothered me, so I headed over to find Nagisa. However, she was nowhere to be found. All of my calls and messages went unanswered as well. I haven't checked over there yet. What is she doing? What are you doing? I started walking along the beach trail, keeping my eyes peeled for Nagisa. I've been walking for a while. Huh? I finally spotted Nagisa from behind. Oh? Just staring at the sunset? Nagisa? Sensei? What brings you all the way out here? What? You've been searching for me since earlier. I appreciate it, but I was just thinking of returning. Where do you want to go? What? If there's somewhere you want to go, I'll go with you. You always surprise me, Sensei. Here, I thought you were retrieving a runaway student, but instead you'll assist me with my escape. Well, I didn't know you were escaping, but... yeah, sure. But worry not. I didn't have anywhere specific in mind, just somewhere away. I sound exactly like a runaway teenager now, don't I? Kind of, yeah. Well, yeah, you're not wrong. You did run away. I suppose so. Today is the last day of our vacation. Tomorrow I'll have to return. I'll have to leave Nagi, who relaxes in sunbeds, and return to being Kirifuji Nagisa, tea party host, to that mundane life. I mean, Mika will still call you Nagi, so you're good. You can always be Nagi if you talk to Mika. I suppose that unpleasant thought is what sent me running. I simply continued west after the setting sun. Naturally, I cannot run forever. I cannot abandon my position. I mean, you could. They would just find someone to replace you. Now, would there be anyone as good as you? Probably not. Maybe. I'm sure there's someone who is. You know, you'd be fine. The many privileges I'm afforded are the cost of my responsibilities I bear. That is why I tried to assuage. What? Looking that one up. Assuage. I nailed it. Assuage. I nailed it. I nailed that. Never seen that word, but I know how to speak. To make an unpleasant feeling less intense. To pacify. Nice. I guess that makes sense. That's why I tried to assuage your concerns. That's a fun word. However, never mind, I will return. Even the sun returns home at the end of the day. And so shall we as well. But even those mundane days bring something new every time, don't they? Yes, you're correct. I suppose I'm the one who simply decided that every day was the same. And if in those mundane days, since they were to visit me here and there, that on its own would be... Let's go home, Sensei. So that we can one day return to this place. Yeah! Vacation number 2! Can't wait. Man, she's really not a big texter. Most students like talk to me after the thing, but they're like, nah, I'm done. I'm done. Sensei, do you perchance know how to fish? Flashback to Shiroko fishing. I've dabbled. I've dabbled. Is that so? Then would you mind assisting me? Yeah, why not? Fishing vibes. Why are we at a luxury resort? I headed to the swimming pool where Nagisa was. I couldn't help but wonder what the correlation... Is she stuck in the pool and I have to fish her out? Also, I love this song. So good. Alright, Sensei, over here. Oh man, it would be so funny if I had to fish her out. That'd be funny. Thank you for coming so quickly. Well, I called you here because, perhaps a visual explanation would be best. Would you mind looking inside the pool here? Look inside the pool. Are those fish? There were dozens of fish swimming inside the pool. Just use a net. Use a fish net. Or like one of those like pool nets, you know? You just use one of those. We must retrieve the fish. One by one with this fishing pole. Hey, did you get a net? Are you dumb? However, the population is rather large for me to catch on my own. Which is why I asked you here. Who could have done this? Who could have done this? I wonder who would it have been? Could be Rabu. No, she's not a prankster. Who's a prankster at Trinity? Raisa wouldn't have done it. Maybe Natsu could have done it. I don't know. No, she wouldn't have done that. Gosh, who would have done that? Who's a prankster at Trinity? Or who hates Nagisa at Trinity? Maybe Hanako. She doesn't hate Nagisa, but I don't know. Maybe she did it as a weird prank. Do we have any like bratty students besides Hanako for Trinity? I don't think we do. We don't really have any tricksters at Trinity. Interesting. Excellent question, Sensei. It was me. Oh, you did it. All right, well, all that thought was for nothing. Why did you put fish in the pool? What? Yes, I released the fish into the swimming pool. To be precise, I asked an assistant to do so. Well, why? To recreate the atmosphere of the beach, of course. But the fish are not priority at the moment. Look at this first. Look at this way first, Sensei. You have a sharp eye, so I knew you would discern it immediately. Discern what exactly? The amount of thought and care I put into my swimsuit choice. However, the thought that this meticulously chosen swimsuit would simply collect dust in a closet until next summer, after just a few days of use. I mean, to be fair, that's how most swimsuits are used. I can't remember the last time I wore a swimsuit, genuinely. Maybe like 6 years ago. That being said, I don't really like swimming at all, but I can't remember the last time I even touched a swimsuit. My own swimsuit, I should specify. And other, I haven't touched anyone's swimsuit but my own. That's what I'm trying to say. And I haven't touched my own probably over 6 years. If that. Is that not a horrible way to treat this swimsuit? You can go swimming whenever you want, you know. No, Sensei, for I can't swim and work at the same time. Are you capable of stamping a document while submerged in water? I mean, it's a full waterproof document, yeah. And it's rather tiring moving underwater. I see. What I can do is fish and work at the same time, which brought about the situation you see before you now. However, as I said before, it seems my assistant was a little too enthusiastic and released more fish than I expected. I did research a fishing method, where one can use a car battery to scoop up a large number of fish at once. What? Are you gonna electrocute the fish? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're gonna kill yourself. Don't do that, Nagisa. Don't put a car battery in the pool. Who taught you that? However, it's not something I've tried before. Please don't do that. Yeah, let's not use that method. Let's not do that. I see then, we're on the same page. What do you say, Sensei? Shall we enjoy some fishing together? Thank you for the hydration, Ice. Hello, Box. How are you doing? If you're hungry, they're hungry. Dump your car to feed the fish. Oh, feed the electric eels? Ah, yes, the electric eels are starving. That's funny. How are you doing, Box? All right, let's go fishing. Gone fishing. So we fished together at the most luxurious artificial fishing hole I've ever seen. I'm sure we released the captured fish back, or I made sure we released the captured fish back to where they came from. Where did she get them from? A fish hatchery? Oh, man. All right, do we have any more? That was it? Man, that was really short. But I like that. That was cute. I like that a lot. Cute Life 2D, nice and simple. I love the outfit. The swimsuit outfit is one of the best. Also, wait, she has 3 toggles. Oh, you can take away her sunglasses. I wonder why. I don't think they really needed to do that. But not really sure if they needed to do that. But regardless, Very, very nice. I like that. Short and sweet, to the point. Classic Nagisa. I enjoy that a lot. All right, there we go. Got a 4.0 for the semester. Yes, congrats. Now come back to rotting your brain. Oh man, well, you've joined probably the right stream, I guess. I've said some brain rotting things here, for sure. All right, so who should we do next? Any suggestions? Once again, we cannot do Haruna track, Himari armed, or Toki armed, but if you see anyone you want, let me know. We could do Tomoe, Pina, Juri, Uyu, Akari, or Renge. I feel like we should do Renge eventually. Do you have any suggestions? Let me know. I'll do whatever you guys want to see. So many cool, cute people. I feel like I just got Akari New Year, right? I don't know if I've had Akari New Year. All right, let me check Akari New Year really quick, because we may not be able to do her. Another ad break, yata. All right, let me flip. Maybe, okay, is she actually? No, I feel like I just pulled her, right? 12, 12, 12. Actually, it would be easier to just sort by level. Scroll down here to 1. All right, because I know I haven't leveled her up. She's 13. Okay. Oh, wait. So maybe, is Akari New Year? I don't think I've done her, no. Yeah, no, I haven't done her yet. Okay, so we still could do Akari New Year if you guys want. Alrighty. We do Tomoe. Alright, I'm gonna do Renge. And we'll move on from that later. Also, we have an ad break. Okay. All right, let's do normal Renge. Normal Renge. Just Renge. Rolling that R today. I don't know why. Okay, let's just start. Let's start. All right, Sensei, don't be alarmed, but this is the greatest obstacle I've ever had to face. It's a pretty convoluted problem, but is everything okay with Renge? What? Oh. Wait, what? Where did it go? Why did it shut off? You know what? We're gonna try that again. All right, let's do Renge. Sensei, don't be alarmed, but this is the greatest obstacle I've ever had to face. It's a pretty convoluted problem, but is everything okay, Renge? I've been thinking really hard about some things, and I think I finally figured out the root of the problem. At this rate, it might be the end of everything I do. No matter what I do. I'm sorry, Renge, I have no idea what you're saying. What's happening? Huh? Really? Maybe it's too complicated to explain over Momo talk. After all, you can't feel my burning passion over text. Oh, you must really feel strong about this. You bet. Which is why we can't waste another moment, Sensei. Please, I need your advice. I'm always here to talk, but... Really? Great, then I'll be waiting. Wait, I have to go to you? Oh, okay, all right. Let's make the trick to Yakiako. Sensei's youth. My youth? Are we going to get Sensei backstory? Sensei lore? I headed over to Hyaka Ryodan Regulatory Office per Renge's request. I'm excited. Ha! Oh, jeez. Hi. Renge? Hiya. Stop shooting me. Are you shooting the targets again? Oh, that was Hiya, not Haya. I thought she was saying Haya, not Hiya. Ah. Okay, now the finisher.
And pew. Wah! Ow. That was Hina's gun. Hi, Renge. There was a lot of passion in that last move. Sensei? It's me. What's up? How did I do that? Well, combining Hyaka Ryodan's marksmanship techniques with a little bit of kind of like, how do I explain this to you? Welcome back from ads, everybody. Hope you're doing good. Hope they were fun and entertaining. We just watched Renge blow something up in a very cool way. Well, she blew it up with her gun, but now she's talking about it. It's interesting to see her training routine regardless. Does Hyaka Ryodan train like that every morning? Yep, without fail. Despite recent events, the Hyaka Ryodan Resolution Council does play an important role in keeping Hyakyako students safe. We wouldn't be able to do that if we weren't the strongest around. It's my job to keep everyone in tip-top shape, so I run shooting condition drills every morning. I've been working on creating some new routines today, and I gotta say, it's just can't miss. I just can't miss. I'm feeling great. There's really no shortcuts when it comes to being strong. That's expected of the Hyaka Ryodan's assault squad captain. Fua Renge, you're amazing! What? I won't do any favors even if you sweet talk me, you know. I wasn't. I was just genuinely complimenting you. It's really nothing special. This is expected of me, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining about a little bit of praise. Yeah, coming from you, it actually makes me kind of happy. Yay! That wasn't a little bit. That was a lot. I showered you in compliment. 3 lines of compliments. Let's just forget I said that. No, I'm gonna keep complimenting Renge. You're doing very good, Renge. You're the best. You're red. That wasn't really a compliment. I just couldn't come up with anything else to say. Moving on. I thought you were coming after the morning training. You're early, Sensei. Your message has made me feel like I should come by right away. Shoot, I must have really worried you, huh? It's a nice feeling being someone's priority. Not that I want you to waste your time sitting around waiting for me. I'm sorry, I should have planned better. I'm not exactly ready yet. For what? We'll figure it out together. Hey, don't move. What? Are you okay, Renge? What is going on? No, time out. Pause. Sit. Oh, okay. Yes, ma'am. I said don't move another inch, Sensei. I'm not moving. Did I do something wrong? No, not at all. It's not you. Look, I just finished my morning training. Do you get it? Oh, she's stinky. Uh-oh, stinky. Probably the dumbest thing I've ever done. Uh-oh, stinky. I'm gonna stop. I'm worried that if you get too close, it'll be gross. I get it now. Sorry for not being considerate. You're fine, Sensei, but I need you to just wait right there, please. Situation is still salvageable, I promise. Okay. Are you doing jumping jacks? Yeah, this way the smell will neutralize. Are you saying I smell? Wait. Are you saying I smell bad? And you need to be smelly to be matching my smelliness? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wait, what? No. Yeah, dig deeper. 100 reps. No offense. I feel like I could do 100 reps. Like 100 reps of jumping jacks. They should have said 1,000. You know, like 100 push-ups would have been crazy. 100 sit-ups would have been crazy, but 100 jumping jacks? I feel like that's not that bad, you know? Like, I don't know. They should have used a bigger number. Although maybe this is just a short thing to get her sweating. I don't know. I don't think that's how sweat works. Also, wait, what was their plan? Yeah, anything but spraying some deodorant. God forbid we use deodorant. I waited patiently for as Renge finished her impromptu workout. Phew, all right, thanks for waiting, Sensei. You're always so passionate. It comes with the job description, you know. Anyways, now that's settled. It's a little more embarrassing when we're face to face, I have to admit. What? Wait. So what was the point of that? Why did she do that? That just made her more sweaty? Was I really the problem? Was I sweaty and she just needed to feel just as gross as I did? I'm so confused. Why did she think, what did she think she's accomplished? How would that have neutralized the smell? That would have made it worse? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Let's just move on, I guess. Somebody explain it to me. Profound gym bro intelligence, yes. Renge is a gym bro, confirmed. I love it. I love it. That's funny. I'm getting to my point. Man, this is harder to say out loud than I thought it'd be. Get it together, Renge. I'm the Yakaryoron Assault Squad Captain. I don't cower in fear at any obstacle. Yes, follow me, Sensei. Okay. Now we're in here. So the reason I asked you here today, you said there was something you wanted to talk about? Right. So you see, it's about, well, okay, Sensei, I've come to the realization that I'm getting older. The flow of time is unstoppable force that I can't fight. She says to me. Uh-huh. Cool. Glad you figured that one out, Renge. So what do you need me for? How do I say this? My youth. I'm losing my youth, Sensei. I'm not the type to just sit around and let life do what it wants to me. I have to take this problem into my own, or take this problem by the horns. And that's where you come in, Sensei. Huh? I still didn't explain it well, huh? No. What do you want me to do? Let me try again. What do you want me to do? Just tell me that. There'll come a time when these school days are nothing but a faint memory. I try to pick out of a mist like swirling dust like a swirling dust mote? What is a mote? M-O-T-E. Mote. A tiny speck or particle. Man, we're learning all sorts of words. First, assuage. Now, mote. A tiny speck or particle. Awesome. What if I look back and all I find are memories of me dutifully working at the Hyakaryoran? I'll sigh my deepest sigh and wish I hadn't let my youth pass me by. Bars. Absolute bars? Wouldn't that be terrible? It's horrifying to even think about. I can't wake up on my deathbed and realize that I'm weighed down by 1,000 regrets. Don't you want to be able to look back at your life and smile softly at the fulfilling events that litter its timeline? Isn't that the only way life should be lived? Yeah, I guess. Sorry, Renge, I'm confused. These are very overwhelming topics. I still don't understand what you need. Yeah, what do you need from me? What would you like me to do? Renge continued to try to explain her youth anxieties, which could more or less be summarized as follows. Seriously, I need to participate in more youth activities while I still can. Please, Sensei, I'm requesting for your assistance. I think you're already doing that, no? Aren't you busy with your Hyakaryoran duties, Renge? Too many R's in this. I can't. My tongue cannot say all these R's in a row. You're participating in plenty of youth activities already, right? Huh? You can't be serious, Sensei. Hyakaryoran duties have nothing to do with youth. They're just running laps and studying military strategies, practicing marksmanship. Geez, what else? We go on patrols every day and occasionally carrying out operations to put down criminals. You can hardly call that the epitome of youth. Yeah, I agree. In this world, probably not, but yeah. That's kind of the stuff they write about in movies. I see. No, you don't. Youth needs to sparkle like fireworks, a bittersweet experience of existence. It should be like the scenes the author of Koi About Love writes.
maybe examples would help. For example, it's like the way your heart beats out of your chest when you meet someone new, or an aching farewell to a good friend. Or your ordinary boring life is thrown for a loop when your companion asks you to coffee and confesses a secret past. I don't think you're gonna get much. Maybe you might get something from Kikyo. Maybe she has something. Or Ayame. And then you find out you and your friend are intricately tied together by the string of faith like galaxy warriors. That's what I'm looking for. It's a kind of experience that redefines your very expectations of what life is. Then I'll be old and gray, bragging to everyone about a dazzling youth that no one can ever take from me. She's trying to peak in high school, basically. She's trying to peak in high school, which to their credit, it seems like everyone peaks in high school in this universe. I don't think anyone mentions anything past high school. This is the first time we've talked about being old and gray, period. Ever. They've talked about graduation, but they never said what happens after graduation. She's implying that you can just grow old. But it sounds like everyone peaks in high school and nobody does anything of note after they graduate. So if that's the case, I actually get the sentiment a lot. Otherwise, I'd be like, you have a lot of life left to live. You'll be fine. But given this world, yeah, you should probably find a way to peak in high school, because it doesn't sound like anyone does anything else. That would definitely be memorable, but also maybe a little impossible. Sorry. I got a little carried away. I, of course, realize that in life, I probably won't find out. I've lived several past lives with Sensei or anything like that. Oh. The outskirts have nothing. Yeah. There's nothing for us out there. How do I say this? I got so wrapped up in the monotony of Hyakaryodan training and routine that it felt like my life was slipping away. Would you help me take a hold of my youth while I still can, Sensei? I can't say I completely understood everything you said, but I'll still do everything I can to help you, Renge. You will? Really? Thank you, Sensei. It's like we've entered into a youth mentorship. A youth mentorship? Exactly. That means you're not just my teacher anymore. A more fitting title for our new relationship. What is it going to be? Oh. What is it? Mentor. Mentor? It's the perfect fit. You'll be mentor to me from now on as you pursue my youth together. Is this an origin to that? Did she used to always call me mentor? I gotta go back. Has she always called me mentor and this is just a random... No, because this isn't the first time we met her and she called me mentor. Did she? I don't know. I gotta go back and look. I don't remember. Mentor, I look forward to learning from you. Let's shake on it. Yeah, I'll do my best. They're playing the Goofy song, but it doesn't really feel goofy. It kind of feels genuine. With that, our journey to find Renge's youth began. Well, that was a long opening episode. That was fun, though. All right, let's see where we go next. Now that I am mentor. Sensei! No, mentor! I still don't know how I feel about that title. Don't worry about it so much. You're the one guiding me in my search for youth. That thought alone should make you stand a little taller. If you say so. Okay, perfect. Now we've got some youth activities to get to. Beginning today, I'm going to be a great pursuer of youth that follows your teachings faithfully. Said with confidence and pride. That's just like you, Renge. Guess. Meet me at the Hyakaryodan's regulatory office, mentor. Alright, I'm on my way. The essence of youth, transfer student. Oh, she's gonna transfer? She's gonna quit. So what exactly are these activities? You're starting with the important questions. I pushed you so hard to help me with this, but it's a little overwhelming now that we're here. We're both beginners in this pursuit of youth, and so, wow. Roasted. Absolutely roasted me. I had a youth.
I had a youth renge. And there's no blueprint for us to follow. Trying to find our own way down this path is like navigating a foggy sea with no compass. You can be a beginner in youth activities? Do you think we're overthinking this a little bit? Mentor, if you underestimate youth, it'll get the best of you before you know it. Any pursuit requires proper training. Novices like us can't just jump headfirst into youth activities or else the unprepared body and mind might not be able to handle the gravity of the youth. Oh. We could suffer from acute euthalaxic shock before we know what hit us. Euthalaxic? That's fake, right? That's a fake word. That can't be real. Euthalaxic. Yeah, it's not real. It's not real. Okay. I was like, there's no way that's actually real, right? Euthalaxic shock? I really didn't know these activities were so serious. It's okay, Mentor. We just need to approach with caution and make sure we don't skip any steps. It's just like training. I don't start a newbie Hyakaryodan members on our most difficult courses right off the bat. So, don't worry. We're gonna tackle this together. I've actually been designing potential scenarios for youth activities. You've been planning this for a while now, huh? Well, I won't be ashamed. I have been planning this. It's my life dream after all. In fact, I did a lot of research about youth and what that means. The literature on the subject tells me that relationships are the essence of youth. Relationships? How so? There's all kinds of different relationships students experience. Rivalries, for example. The two rivals orbit around each other's successes and failures. They push themselves to their limits and stand in fiery pits of hell to face and best the other. It's the push and pull of conflict and respect, of hate and love. What could be a better representation of youth than blazing passion of rivals? Insert Marvel Rivals joke here, but I don't play Marvel Rivals, so I don't know what joke to make, but there's a joke someone could make in here if they knew about Marvel Rivals, but there you go. You can now laugh. I think I'm getting closer to understanding this endeavor, maybe. If rivalries aren't for you, the other kind of relationships too. Our world is made up of a menagerie of different kinds of relationships that are paired with vibrant stories of youth. So, I prepared a scenario to play out for this monumental life-changing first youth activity. We're gonna fight each other to the death. Oh, transfer student, that too. That's not what I was expecting. From now on, we will pursue the experiences of a transfer student, Sensei. No, mentor. I don't know why he's so opposed to being called mentor, because it's basically the same thing. They are different. They are very different, but in terms of title, they're kind of the same thing. If anything, mentor is probably like a little bit less title than sensei, but or teacher. I'm really saying teacher and mentor, but you know, I don't know why he was like, please, I don't know if I can get used to that. It's kind of the same thing. They are pretty different though. I chased after Renge who ran off yelling, "This is where all transfer student activities begin." I was surprised when she ended up at an alley not too far from the Hyakaryodan club room. Oh, you're not transferring to a different school? Why do all transfer student activities begin here, Renge? You don't know why, mentor. We're emulating lessons from the work of Koi About Love and its author to pursue my youth. As you well know, the author's first story followed an adventure of unexpected transfer student and the heroine. Ah, yes, as I well know. Did I know that? An unexpected visitor from afar. Each day brings a new heart-pounding plot twist that keeps you guessing what path you'll travel down next. So, our youth activities today will start just like that story. Ours will be titled something like The Essence of Youth, Transfer Student. Hey, that's a reference to the name of this episode. That's so funny, Nexon. That's a really good joke. So we're going to recreate what happened in the story? You're exactly right. You understood my intent right away, as expected of Mentor. Here, this is an essential prop for this scene. A slice of toast. Are you chance running late for school, Renge? No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be a toast girl. I don't want to do it. No. Yes, exactly. Then you know exactly what to do when you hear my signal. I'll get in position. I don't want to do this. Don't make me, Renge. Wait, Renge. Oh man, here we go. I'm late. Everything is in order. I am holding toast on and the ground is nice and firm. Perfect for sprinting as if I'm late for school. Oh man, here we go. The sun is shining just right and I can feel the breeze gently running through my hair. The stage is set. It's the picture perfect setting for the scene of youth. I put an entire loaf in your mouth. I'm making a baguette. I'd do it with a baguette. That'd be funny. I would do it with a baguette. I love toast though. I could never run with toast in my mouth. I would need to just stay there and eat it. I love toast. Hello, Ronan. Welcome in. May not be the best to speak for this, but I think the staging of these things will make it feel less fulfilling than having it not at all. I suppose, yeah, because now we're setting it all up. Here's a train whistle.
Mambo.
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 All right, here we go. It's the I'm late for my first day of my new school, so I'm running as fast as I can with toast in my mouth, and I crashed into a student alleyway event. That's a long name. How are you doing, Ronan? Oh, we got some hydration too. Thank you for that. Renge gave the signal and started sprinting at full speed, which was very, very fast. I immediately tripped and fell and died. It's time. With toast in my mouth, I'll chase down my burning youth. Run, Renge, run with all my might. And the cue line of youth. Ah, I'm late. I'm so late. How do you feel? It's almost your turn, mentor. Well, I don't want to do it. I don't think Renge realizes how fast she can run. Yeah, we're about to crash into each other at an incredible and alarming speed. Activate the emergency evasion sequence. Just dive on the floor, smack into a pole and die. I did it. I avoid her. I avoided running into her. Crazy. Oh no. Oh no. Feels like a Friday. Man. We're almost there though. Almost there. Halfway. Whoa, Sensei. We're right at the climax of the scene. Why did you dodge? I didn't want to run into you. You have a horn on your head. It could have stabbed me in the chest. The goal is to violently crash into a transfer student and make a memorable first impression that we carry for the rest of our lives. First impressions aren't the only thing that will walk away if we crash like that. Your youth activities should include injuring yourself. Oh, really? Yeah, don't hurt yourself. Your skewer is a good impression. Yeah. A collapsed lung is a great impression. Oh, man. As your mentor, I have to put my foot down. Next scene, Renge. Leaves a lasting impact. Yeah, a lasting scar. I suppose I shouldn't argue. Yes, you're my mentor for a reason. No sweat. There's a lot of scenes for this type of relationship. It's like, this is transfer student's first murder. I'm gonna shoot you with a gun. No, Renge, no, you're not. The rest of Renge's prepared episodes were similar to the first one, just slightly less dangerous. Slightly? How many dangerous classic anime gags are there? Anime girl gags. We've already had our unforgettable encounter with Toast, so next, I'm already seated at my desk when so suddenly, the building explodes. I don't know. Oh yeah, class? It's yeah, hello, I'm the new transfers. I remember you. We crashed. Saw each other in the alleyway. You might have gotten away from me once, but I won't let you off so easily this time. Wait, is this a shoujo anime or a shonen anime?
I thought we were doing a shoujo. This is a shonen. Okay. Sunly shonen. Why are you bullying the transfer student? Transferring to Millennium so I can hold down a robot and point blank range and headshot like the kids are. Yes. That would be awesome. The second encounter after unexpectedly finding out the new student is in my class. That would be... What? You forgot your textbooks on your first day? Can't be helped. Here, scoot a little closer. Oh no, so it is. Okay. We can share, but just for today, okay? Oh, so it's a tsundere. We're back into rom-com. Just as a warning, if you cross the boundary into my desk, I'll kill you. I'll destroy you and everything you hold dear. Yeah, all right. So we're just back in, this is Toradora. We're back into the Toradora territory. You're threatening the transfer student again. It's called being a tsundere, sensei. You should know this. Come on. Huh? Did I do something wrong? I guess I don't know exactly what someone would say in a situation like this. It's called being a tsundere. It's her character, sensei. But letting a transfer student I don't even know invade my personal space, that's hard a pill to swallow. It actually really pisses me off. Just the thought of someone approaching me without permission. Some reason that's just like you, Renge. I think, yeah, it's fine. Oh, she broke a window. We went through the situation after situation, analyzing whether or not we were emulating the transfer student scenarios correctly. We kept missing the mark for some reason. Because she wanted to be a tsundere, and that's fine. Time flew by, and the sun started to set. Caw-caw! We're at the end of the day, Renge. What's the verdict? Did you have a good experience of youth, you imagined? I don't mean to disappoint, but I can't say for certain one way or another. It's not a reflection of your performance at all, Mentor. Nothing played out quite the way I imagined in my head, you know? Trying to act out what things I've always imagined in my head is harder than I thought. It feels like something's lacking. How do I put this? Feels like I got absorbed in recreating scenes. I lost sight of myself. I can understand that. I tried to force these unnatural situations and I couldn't get to the details quite right. Took up so much of your time and put on a subpar performance. I'm sorry, Sensei. I didn't prepare properly for the excursions today. Really messed up, didn't I? No, it's fine. This whole thing is an experience. You're gonna look back on your life and be like, remember the day when I wasted Sensei's time trying to find my youth? That in and of itself is youth. Just trying stuff and fully blowing it, fully screwing it up. That's youth. This is youth right now. Just, you know, having a good time. You're gonna look back and you're gonna laugh. You're gonna say this was the best day of your life. Look at that, me pulling out some sensei wisdom right now. Like I've lived that long. You really don't have to answer that. It's getting late anyway. It leaves a little bit of a bitter taste in my mouth, but let's call it a day. If I just transferred here, I'd be new to the area, right? Huh? Why don't you give a transfer student a tour of your favorite spots? Oh, you're right. When people transfer to schools, it's because they move to a new area. Oh, I'm the transfer student. I don't know why I thought she was the transfer student this whole time. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. There's a lot to learn. They'd have to figure out the lay of the land, find the best brunch spots and bookstores, and learn the bus routes. It's all the new and unfamiliar for a transfer student. So they wouldn't be pretty happy. Wouldn't they be pretty happy if a local helped them out with all that? When you put it like that, it makes sense. You're right on target, Sensei. As expected of my youth mentor. Are you okay on time? Yeah. Okay, let's do this. There's a batting cages I like to go to. Oh, and then we can go to an arcade.
There's a restaurant nearby that has exclusive seasonal menu up right now. Yay. Renge took me on a tour of the area. She seemed significantly more cheerful when we parted ways. Yay! That was cute. I was thinking about this on my way home, but, you know, since Sensei is a teacher, this whole transfer student thing was a bit much, wasn't it? This is just occurring to you now. Well, relationships aren't exclusive to transfer students. I'll think of something better next time. I believe in you, Renge. You can do it. We'll find more youth activities next time. Yeah, next time. All right, next time is right now. Every youth relationship absolutely needs to have that kind of friendship. How could I have forgotten all this time? We have to do it, even if it's, well, that. This mysterious pronoun game you're playing is scaring me. Well, you see. I think I'll have you wait a little, Sensei. It's more exciting this way. Our next youth activity is prepared and ready to launch. I'm coming to show tomorrow, all right? Okay, whatever you say, Renge. I'll see you then. All right, here we go. The childhood friend episode. No. Not the childhood friend. That should finish up all my urgent work. Finally, time to sleep. Oyasumi. I finished my work for Shale later than usual and headed home to sleep. I'm meeting with Renge early tomorrow. Need to get rest. Massage chair, take me to dreamland. Dude, imagine if he sleeps in the massage chair. He doesn't have a bed. He just has like a $2,000 massage chair. That would be good. I don't know if that'd be good or bad. It'd probably be pretty bad for you. Morning already. Yeah, there's a knock at the door. No! I don't wanna. I was exhausted from staying up late at night and before I hit snooze on my alarm. There's a little more. Yeah, just 5 minutes more. Oh, okay. 1, 2. Good morning. How did you get in my room? Do you plan on staying in bed all day, sleepyhead? It's morning already. Get out of my room. How did you get in my room? Did you pick my lock? Renge, what are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm fulfilling my duties as your childhood friend. You overslept, so of course I had to come in and wake you up. Childhood what? Oh no. I managed to get Renge to wait until I finished getting ready. She was eager to explain the situation to me. I already told you on Momo Talk. There are certain relationships people experience in their youth that we absolutely cannot skip over. I've had a fair amount of friends in my childhood. Crazy sentence, I know. None of them have ever broken into my house to wake me up. You know, just has not happened. I hope it doesn't happen. I've also never broken into one of my friends' houses. So, you know. Childhood friends. I'm here today as Sensei's friend who grew up by their side. Pretty sure we didn't grow up together. I see a lot of issues with this premise. Come on, Sensei. You're normally a little quicker on the uptake. There's something important to consider here. How does one define a childhood friend, Sensei? Are there established laws around this topic? Are there conditions you have to fulfill to be childhood friends? Yes, you have to be childs and you have to be friends. And you also have to live, you have to wear hoodies. Childhood friends. Yep.
Siblings and family members, yeah. But if they're siblings, they're not breaking into your house. They're just breaking into your room. No, there's no industry standard for something like this. I mean, actually, watch any rom-com anime. There is absolutely industry standard childhood friends. You could call it industry standard for childhood friends. In fact, there was way more than just childhood friends when it comes to industry standard characters. So, unfortunately, Renge, there is absolutely an industry standard for childhood friends. A childhood friend, by definition, is someone you've been close to since you were young. By young, we mean in the past, or more precisely, before the present moment. It just takes a bit of imagination and even tinier amount of exaggeration. We've known each other since before. We've known each other before this morning, so if we decide to be childhood friends, that's what we are. I kind of see it. I kind of get it. But also, no. No. Don't focus on the details. What's important is the bright and shining future we're reaching towards. Can't tell whether this makes sense or not. Again, details. So, sensei, I mean mentor, I've dubbed today's episode the Essence of Youth Childhood Friend. We've cleared the Wake Your Childhood Friend Up in the Morning event already. So, on to the next. Okay. The logic was highly questionable to me. Regardless, Renge and I began our youth activities for the day. Let's see here. The second event we need to clear. It has to be the walking to school together event. Apparently, childhood friends walk to school together every day and discuss this and that. And the source of that information came from... I read it in a novel written by the author of A Koi About Love. Just as I thought. I want to read this book, Koi About Love. Is that a reference to something? I feel like they're saying it too much to have it be actually referencing something. Let's head to school, mentor. All right, let's go. We're not talking about this and that, though. Okay, maybe we are. Something about this feels off. What's wrong, Renge? Is something as mundane as this really a youth activity? The sweet bliss of youth that childhood friends share, shouldn't it be a medley of bitterness and nostalgia? How do we create that atmosphere? What am I missing here? I'm not really sure but we could start with talking. Childhood friends probably talk about anything and everything. That's a good point. Oh my god, the scream. Look at that face. She is screaming that at me. Look at that face. Oh, I love it. Childhood friends would rely on the shared interests they've cultivated over time. They probably talked about their problems and listened to each other. You were so quick to get to the root of the problem. I'm starting to see that it's all in the details. On something casual like the morning walk to school, the topics of conversation would be pretty light and easy. I can do this. I suppose it makes sense for me to start. All right, what are we going to talk about? You watched TV last night? Yep. I saw a report that someone spotted a chupacabra in the mountain behind the town in the South District. People love chupacabras. Let's go catch it. We're definitely going viral on social media. Cringe. Back up, Renge. People don't plot chupacabra kidnappings walking to school. Hey, maybe this is one of those straight to anime shows. Have you ever seen a straight to anime show? They are bonkers. They do not follow the mold at all. So it could be one of those shows. Oh, really? Why not? It'd be better to talk about sports or popular drama. Is that typical youth topic? Because I don't really keep up with those kinds of things. A chupacabra is way more interesting and useful. Everyone loves a good chupacabra story. Then just let her believe that, Sensei, because that's part of her youth. Some people don't even know what that is. To be fair, I have no idea what that is. I've heard of it. I don't know what that is. Chupacabra. Oh, it's like it's a mythical creature. Genuinely thought it was real. Genuinely just thought it was a real animal. It's not a real animal.
Cool. It's a cryptid. From Puerto Rico? Puerto Rican. Cool. I don't know Puerto Rico had mythical beings, but cool. All right, learn something new every day. All right, I guess we'll keep on going. Oh, I didn't think of that. Having a casual conversation with my childhood friend doesn't come as naturally as I thought it would. Chupacabra is a Puerto Rican thing. I guess, yeah, El Chupacabra. Yeah, isn't that like a wrestler? Or am I losing my mind? Isn't there a wrestler named Chupacabra? I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, it translates to goat sucker, yeah. I don't know. Maybe El Chupacabra is just like the default like movie we need a Mexican wrestler name, you know? I feel like I've heard in movies somebody calls someone El Chupacabra or something. Let's move on to the next event. We still have a lot of time after all. No need to despair. I'll check my research. What should our third event be? Oh, I got it. The childhood friends tutor each other on their weakest subjects event. That's a good one. You see that in manga a lot. I got the stamp of approval from my mentor. Nice. I've been thinking about what I could teach you, though. And there's really only one thing I know how. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your body low. Take half a step forward. Renge, what exactly are you trying to teach me? Don't look so worried, Sensei. I'm teaching you self-defense. I run a lot of these drills at Hyakaryodan, so you're in good hands. There's all kinds of courses, like what to do in a shootout, how to defend against an attacker, or even how to navigate using just the stars. I would normally take someone around 3 years to master everything. But luckily, you've got me for a teacher. They don't call me Hyakaryodan's disciplinarian for nothing. Under my tutelage, you'll master everything within a year. A year? You're gonna keep this up for a year? All right. I forgot how accomplished you are sometimes, Renge. Then, here we go. Am I actually gonna learn how to shoot a gun? Renge and I acted out scene after scene as childhood friends. Did she just teach Sensei how to use a gun? He probably didn't do that one. I could imagine him learning some self-defense hand-to-hand. I don't feel like I would see Sensei using a gun. That's kind of like against his whole point. Even practicing or training with a gun. I can't see him ever even touching a gun. Well, like using it. Maybe he would pick it up to hand it to somebody, but like I don't think he would ever use one. Even on a target. Separate note. Just about anywhere has crazy mythical. Yeah, that's actually true. I feel like everything has to have mythical creatures or something. We went to the food stalls to get snacks after school together. She said it would be a shame to just go home, so we went to karaoke and had a battle of the voices there. We stopped by a department store together to buy something Renge urgently needed. But what about the point where the childhood friend confesses and then the main character rejects her because childhood friend never works out for them? The day was filled with fun youth activities. Before you knew it, the sun was setting. It's time for the confession. Come on, do it. Well, we really got through a lot today, didn't we? I think it's safe to say this was a successful day as a childhood friends. More than childhood friends today, felt like a lot more. But we're not done yet, Mentor. After all, we haven't gotten to the real event of the day yet. What's that? There's one thing that sets childhood friends apart from other relationships. Yes. You have to confess and I have to reject because that's how it goes. After all, childhood friends have known each other their whole lives. It's a whole different level of closeness. Their bond is tempered by years and years of friendship. That being said, we don't exactly fit the bill. That's not the point. What I'm trying to say is there's one last hurdle we need to clear. It's the call each other by our given names and as we head home. Oh. Given names? I'm not doing that. I'm not giving my legal name. Exactly. So I'm going to call you by your name now. No. Incorrect. Yep. I'm going to do it right now. So brace yourself, mentor. Yeah. It's, does she know? I had a good time today. You two are like, oh, she said my name. That actually kind of hits. That kind of makes me feel weird. I always was like, I know like Japanese culture and like Asian cultures, like it's all about like, you know, like titles and stuff like that. And I'm like, that's so like, how is like someone saying her name? Why does that make you feel awkward? But now I get it. Actually having her say Ito Amelia, I'm like, okay, I get it. I get it. I had a lot of fun too, Renge. The only problem is I've been calling her Renge the whole time. So like, it doesn't matter for me. Really? That's a relief to hear. I was a little worried I was dragging you around. I'm happy to hear that. It's pretty embarrassing calling you by your name. I have to admit, yeah, please don't do that again. Don't do that again. This whole childhood friend concept is a pretty difficult one. Well, anyway, it's about time for us to head back. All right, we also have our last ad break of the night. Hope you have some fun and interesting ads, and I'll see you in a bit. Don't you think we acted a little more than just like childhood friends today? Kind of feels like we're on a date today. Oh, Sensei, you did not need to say that. It really did just kind of feel like friends, to be fair. There wasn't anything romantic about this. But you know what? Plot's got a plot. Sensei's got a sensei. I agree. Huh? Wait. What are you saying, Mentor? Huh? Did I say something wrong? Not exactly wrong, but that kind of concept. That's not the right relationship. It's just all too much. Oh, bye. She's silly. We do a little trolling. Ah, she left. I love how Sensei's like, I was just joking, but okay, bye. Bye, Renge. Hey, forget everything that happened today, okay? As far as we're concerned, nothing happened at all. Just erase it forever. The relationship between childhood friends is clearly not something we can recreate. Really? I thought it went pretty well. Yeah, I said it, forget it. We're gonna try a different kind of relationship. Just you wait, Mentor. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Love that. All right. We've been participating in youth activities for a while now, Sensei. Yes, we have. It's gone by in a flash. I've been forging a path in terrain I've never tried it before. As difficult as it's been, I've overcome obstacles and made slow and steady progress. We need to keep up the momentum going, Sensei. I'm gonna come to show right now. It's a good thing I don't have plans today. I'll see you soon. Oh, here we go. Live 2D time. Yeah, I really like Renge's design. It's so nice. Gonna refer to this as the best week of her life. Oh yeah, for sure. She has easily made this the best part of her youth, for sure. Should catch up on work before Renge gets here. Clicky, clicky, click. Power should be good. The next is... By the time I cleared up the bulk of my work, it was almost time to meet with Renge. I'm hungry. Oh, what was the last time I ate? I lost track of time working and had skipped a couple of meals, but right as I was about to sort out the situation... Mentor, I'm here. Let's have another great day of pursuing our youth. Are you okay, Mentor? You seem a bit drained. Do you have the same level of focus you normally do? It's nothing serious. I'm just tired from work. Is that so? You promise that's all it is? I promise. I already feel better now that you're here. What? You can't just say some things like that, Sensei. It's a good thing that I'm a youth apprentice. Otherwise, that line might have knocked me off my feet. You truly are the mentor of youth. That really was my intention.
Wasn't my intention, but yeah, you've leveled up from youth beginner. Well, if you're feeling okay, then we have a long list of youth activities to tackle today. We don't have time to dawdle. Off we go. I'm just gonna go and like collapse. I haven't eaten in 12 days. Off we go. Yay. We dedicated the entire day to discovering Renge's youth. Bam 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 bam. But then I got hit by a train. Rest in peace. Renge, I need to eat. It's been 12 years. Wow. It's been a fulfilling youthful day, mentor. I've gained a lot of experience today. Racked up so many points I might even level up. I'm going to become a youth master before you know it, mentor. Youth beginner, then apprentice, then it's master next. I see there's a leveling system. I'm a big believer in following the proper process of all things. Thank you, as usual, for participating in. Oh, perfect timing. I'm ready to die. Huh? What's wrong? You're looking a bit pale. It's fine, Renge. I'm good. I just haven't eaten in like 12 years. We're good. We're good. Sorry, Renge. I just... bye. Oh, I'm gonna peace out. Oh, yes. The sick episode. My favorite. Mentor? Say something, Mentor! I'm dead. Oh, this is live 2D time. Live 2D, maybe? Perhaps? Renge helped me get back to Shell somehow. Oh, not yet. Not yet. So, to summarize, you were too immersed in your work and skipped all your meals today? And then after spending the entire day with me, you passed out from hunger? Could I survive one day without a meal? Probably. I don't know if I could do all the work they did, though. I could probably. It wouldn't be fun. I'd be starving. I don't think I would pass out, though. I don't know. Maybe I should try it. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, that's correct. Renge, why are you making that face? Uh-oh. Sensei, how could you do something like this? Whoa, that's not the reaction I was expecting. It doesn't matter how much work you have. Good nutrition is the cornerstone of health. It's the foundation of everything in the world. It's absolutely unacceptable to be skipping meals. What would have happened if I wasn't here today? Would you have fainted on the street while you were alone? No, I wouldn't have gone outside if you didn't come here, and I would have fainted alone in my office. Wait. If Sensei was too busy to even eat... That's my life. Did that happen because of me? No. I told you I was free. What? Of course not. I just had a lot of work piled up. I understand that, but if I hadn't forced you into this youth mentorship with me, maybe your work wouldn't have piled up so much. I don't think you realize just how much work I have to do. It has nothing to do with you, Renge. You've been helping me without a second thought for yourself. This all happened because your schedule was overloaded with youth activities because of me. I chose to help you, Renge. You didn't force me to do anything. Sensei, you seriously have to watch what you say in situations like this. That's another line you would have gotten me with if I wasn't a youth expert. Did you level up again? How many times do I have to tell you not to worry about the little details? All this happened because of me and my pursuit of youth. I have to make it up to Mentor somehow. Thank you for the hydration. I've had a good idea, so let's call it here today, okay? I have to go, but don't forget to eat something, Sensei. Oh my god, that was so loud. Sensei, seriously. I'll see you soon. She'll lose her mind if she finds out you spend money on Gundam figures. No, don't tell her. Oh, okay, goodbye. Don't let her know how I spend my money. I didn't mean to make Renge worry like that. My god, this is a really long relationship quest. This is so long.
I was still reflecting on the events of the day when I got a call. A phone call? Hello, this is Sensei. Sensei, I was wondering what I could do. I was wondering if I could interest you in... Huh? Am I a scammer? You won't let it happen again. What in the world are you saying? Well, actually, I guess I was kind of suspicious opener. But this really is me, Renge. It's not a scam, and I have an important question. Well, I was just wondering if you had a favorite dish, or, you know, anything you can eat. Any allergies? Huh? Why am I asking? It's for a school project. I'm surveying a ton of people. Every single member of the Hyakariodon, in fact. Asking you was just an offhand thought. Nothing serious, okay? Uh-huh. Yeah, I like filet mignon. I like, that's the only, that's the only, like, expensive rich person food I could think of. I can't think of any other rich person food. So, yeah. My joke was ruined because I can't think of any other rich, expensive food. Answer Renge's questions. Okay, let me just write that down. Perfect. I've got everything I need now. You better watch your back, Sensei. Why is your default always to threaten people? I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Gourmet, yeah, prime Wagyu steak. I love me a good Wagyu. Wagyu, I don't know. I hung off that chaotic conversation, concerned but curious. Finally, tomorrow came. I was busying myself with work at Shale. Wagyu. Oh, Renge, I thought you were visiting today. I am, kind of. Just mentally preparing myself to walk through the doors. Ugh, actually walking into the building and handing it to you is too much. Even for the youth expert Renge. You're here, right, Sensei? You're at Shale? Are you by yourself? Okay, good. Can you come outside for a second then, Sensei? I'll be at the park right by the building. I'll see you soon. Man, she's so cute. She's so cute. I love her. All right, here we go. She said she was at the park. Sensei, over here. Thank you for coming out to meet me. You see, I realized that you weren't eating proper meals and falling behind on work because you were expending so much energy on me. I really promised I was happy to do it. And I'm not happy to let you suffer because of me, okay? That being said, this is for you. Oh, here we go. Finally. Finally. We've been waiting an hour for this. Here we go. She tying up her hair? Oh no, she's just like kicking back. Okay. Wait, what? Where's the food? This is cute. She's so skinny. I love her tail. A bento? Right. You're as perceptive as always. I expected nothing less. I made this for you, mentor. Well, thank you. This is a strange pose, though. I don't know what she's doing. I really appreciate that, but what's it for? Yeah, it's so cute, though. I've been being so selfish the whole time. I asked so much of you and gave nothing in return. I've really been a nuisance. No, it's fine. It's part of my job. So I wanted to express my gratitude. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, it looks like she's kind of leaning on the tree, but I don't think she is. My first time making something like this, so please don't expect restaurant level quality. I just want Renge level quality. Maybe I haven't leveled up enough for this final event of youth. But I put my all into it. You did great, Renge. You did great. Hello, Nakamura. Good morning, evening, afternoon, night. Where's the streamer? Yes. It's night. Well, evening. No, it's night for me. It's about 10. Thank you, Renge. I appreciate it. How are you doing, Nakamura? That gray thing behind her jacket? Yeah, it's a tree, but she's nowhere near the tree. Yes, I'm tiny to get out of the way for for the live 2D. I hope you enjoy it then. I will enjoy every ounce of it. Thank you, Renge. That was cute. That was cute. I did it. I gave it to you, right? I'm considering this a level up of youth. Well, okay. Bye-bye, Sensei. Hey. Okay, won't sing. Knockable. No. I went back to my office and tried Renge's homemade bento. It was delicious. No more tiny snack. No, I am big. I've been a real nuisance, haven't I, Sensei? I'm sorry. I want to experience more youth activities with you, Renge. There's nothing to apologize for. Oh, really? Thank you, Sen. I mean, mentor. We'll talk again soon. Yay. Is that it? That was it. All right, let's pull up her Live 2D here. And then we'll call it. All right. Renge. Right there. Here we go. Oh, she has all the bandages on her. Oh, she's hiding the cuts. That's why she's posing like that. She's hiding the cuts on her fingers. Oh, that's really cool. Bro, that is a blink and you miss it moment. She's hiding. She has band-aids on her fingers. So she's hiding the cuts on her. Cinema Live 2D. It all makes sense. Wow. That was so funny. I love it. This was fun. This was super long. This is definitely the longest relationship quest we've ever done. It's an hour long. And I didn't really yap that much. But that was really fun. I love it. Renge. I think she's underrated. I like her a lot. Very, very cute. Very wholesome. Wanting to learn about youth. Big nostalgia character. Big nostalgia. And a cute Live 2D. But yeah. That's gonna do it for Renge. Alrighty. When I saw the Renge Live 2D trader, under the impression that she was leaning against the tree. Yeah, I thought it was too. It kind of looks like she does. But you see the bush here? The bush is in between her and the tree. So it's like... I don't think she is, but also because of those cuts, I think she's hiding the cuts. It is still a strange pose. It is still like awkward, but at least it kind of makes sense that she's hiding her cuts. Maybe. I don't know. It's still a little confusing, but it's still cute. I don't care because it's cute, but it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Saw news that Girls Frontline 2 is doing a collab with B Robo. An anime series. It's so silly. The combat dolls are talking on a kid's Robo live action. That's really funny. That's funny. Well, I was planning on doing more than 2 today. But for some reason, Renge's story was over an hour long. And Swimsuit Nagisa was like 20 minutes. I swear to God, I don't know. That was so weird. Swimsuit Nagisa was 25 minutes and Renge was like an hour and 3 minutes. Gonna be some weird YouTube video episode lengths. No consistency over on the YouTube channel. But hey, it's fun. I'm glad I got this. I'm not complaining about the length. It was just really long. I thought it was fun though. It felt like a mini story. It felt more like a mini story than like a memorial lobby. Like it felt pretty in depth. But I liked it. Also, the timing is weird. I don't know when this timing was. Normally all the memorial lobbies take place after all of the main story, or at least after final episode. I actually
I feel like this one might have happened in between chapters because she's talking about why she calls us mentor, which I believe that she calls us mentor in the Hakariodon episodes. So I'd be interested where this one actually lines up in the timeline. But it was cool. I liked it. I know we're ending about 10 minutes early, but like I don't think we can do another one of these in 10 minutes. So we only did 2 today. We did 2. Oh man. We have so many more to do. Hopefully by then all of these will be up to 10. I don't know if we're gonna do them next week, because next week we will probably have, because yeah, this goes till the 8th. So next week we'll have the FES banner, the actual FES banner. We'll be pulling for Arisu and Kay. There's gonna be probably a little bit more story. Actually, I don't know what's gonna happen, because this event is ending in 5 days. So I don't know what they're gonna do after this. Maybe an event story, or maybe there's just more Decagrammaton story. So I don't know. We'll probably end up doing more Momo Talks next week. But yeah, I've been debating streaming Trick Cal Chibi Go, but I feel weird because I've already been playing it for so long and I'm really deep into the story. It's still really funny. It's still really good and I love it. I don't know how it would be if I just started randomly streaming it though, but at some point I might try streaming it. I might. War ended. I'm bored. I need more combat. Yeah. I guess we're just done. The only thing is, like, for this event, there's still more to do. Like, if we go to tasks, we still have one more core and we still have one more USB. So I don't know what else there is to do. Like, we've done it all. So I don't really know what else to do. Also, somebody found this cool trick. If you start spinning and then alt tab, it just continuously spins. So like I don't have any hands on the keyboard. And now it'll just spin forever until I tab back in. Oh, okay. No, it's not spinning. Oh, I guess I have to use the arrow keys. Yeah, okay. Boop. But yeah, I guess we're like done because this is like the final boss and we beat them. So I don't know. I guess there's still one more boss to beat, but they haven't shown up yet. Everyone is gone. There's no one in the hangar. No one is talking. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we'll find out. Yeah, Bino was fun. Kether was fun. Cheese was... I actually don't mind Cheese. Cheese boss was actually kind of fun. To be fair, I'm only doing level C. I'm not doing level D. Hod was annoying. Hod was... I had to remember who Hod was. Yeah, Hod was fine. Gabura, I just don't understand Gabura. I think I did C. Maybe I only did B. I might have only done B. I think Gabura is fine. I just don't have the right students for it. So I can't do it. I don't have the right DPSs for it, and I couldn't borrow the right DPSs for it. But Gabura is fine to me. I hate... Well, I don't hate Chakma. I just don't understand it. And by the time I got to Chakma... Oh no, because I was trying Typhret. I was trying that boss. That boss sucks. I hate that boss. It's so unnecessarily confusing and I don't understand it. It takes so long to beat. It takes so long. Hello, Jen. Welcome in. Renge's looking good. Yeah, we just did her live 2D or her whole memorial lobby. Recollection lobby. Relationship quests. I forget what they're called. We did her whole thing. It was really fun. It was very cute. How are you doing though? We're just about to end here. Talking about the dumb bosses. Like, to me, Yesid and Typhred and Yeah, Chakma's fine. Chakma is fine. It's not that bad. I just lost all motivation by the time I got to Chakma. But Typhred and Yesid are I think they would have been fine if we could have swept. If we could sweep. The fact that they made us do 4 runs per day per boss was terrible. I hated that. I stopped. I literally stopped and I didn't even do B. I just did A because I was so fed up with all the raids. I was like, no, I'm not redoing it. If it was just do a boss one, like do Yesid once, do Typhred once, and then I could sweep, I would have been totally fine with that. I would have been totally fine with that. But the fact that you had to do it 4 times was just, I hated it. It was so dumb. Because like each run takes like 7 to 10 minutes if you're following a guide, because I don't have it memorized, you know, and that's like 40 minutes per day. Like, I don't want to do that. I have other stuff to do. So yeah, I don't like how they handled it, really. I thought it was cool that we got to use the previous bosses in the boss fights. That was fun. That was cool. But yeah, I didn't like how they set that up. I'm also not really a fan of the unlocking 1 episode a day for the game. I know that's how they get us to log in every day, but like I'm one who just likes to read at my own pace. So like maybe I'll read like 20 chapters in a day, maybe I'll read 2 or whatever, but it doesn't matter because I wouldn't have read it anyway because I'm still on chapter 2 for Decagrammaton. So at some point we're going to get through and do all of Decagrammaton. That'll be fun. We could probably do 1 full stream dedicated to chapter 1 because that's super short. Chapter 2 is a lot longer, so we can do that one after, and then we'll get to chapter 3, I guess. I don't know. The exact same amount of pyro after 400 wasted? Wait, why did you spend 400? No. Oh, man. That's so many. Why did you go for both? Why did you go for both? 4 Spark, Himari, and no Rio. Well, if you got Himari, you would have sparked Rio, right? If you got 400, you should have sparked both, right? So, yeah, okay, yeah, 100 was free. That's still insane. Well, if that's the case, Jen, don't go back and watch my polls. I will just tell you that right up front. Don't go back and watch my polls. So I would not recommend. Chakma and Tiff being purple or blue and purple respectively instead of heavy armor. Yeah, would have been nice with heavy armor because everything else was heavy armor. I wonder why they did that though. Yeah, FES is coming. FES is coming. Rest in peace. But yeah, I'm hoping that all my luck wasn't wasted today, but we'll see. I have enough to pity both of the students. That being said, I won't have, if I do pity both of them, I don't have enough for Yuzu and Amy, but I don't know if I'm going to go for Yuzu and Amy. I'll probably at least go for Yuzu. I don't know if I'll go for Amy. We'll see. It depends on how many I have left in the bank. Depends on if I decide to make a small little purchase. It depends if I make a little purchase, you know, because all the Pyrozine packs reset. I'd basically be losing money if I don't buy this one, right? I'd be losing money if I don't purchase this, right? I'm probably not going to purchase that, to be fair. They aren't limited, yeah. Oh, they aren't limited. Okay, that's good. Are Rio and Himari limited? It doesn't say if they're limited. Does it say it anywhere if they're limited? Didn't they used to say limited on their banners, you know? I feel like limited characters used to say limited. Did they stop doing that? Slow at 35. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, but if you want both, it's a big rip. I think I have enough because I'm at 38, and then I have 5 and 2 more. So I think that's enough. Actually, that might not be enough. Is that enough? I think that's enough. I think that's enough. So I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I have no idea. Also, don't we have some archive recruitments? Yeah. But going for Nautica Hot Spring because I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. What else am I supposed to go for? I guess maybe Yuzu. Maybe Sumire. I don't know. Nobody uses Nautica Hot Spring anymore, but every now and then I see someone use her. I also think she's the only one I don't have. Yeah, she's the only one I don't have, so that's why I have her here. We can end with a nice little archive recruitment. We love archive recruitment. Iori. I think I already have her pretty well built. I don't think I need her. She might be UE 40. I don't know. Dang, literal garbage pull. The true garbage pull. Wow. True garbage. I love it. That's hilarious. What a way to end. What a way to end. All right, let me check my Iori. Let me check. Because I can switch it up. Let me see here. There she is. She's UE 30. Okay, so she's UE 30. Hey, she's almost there. Have I bought her a Ligma before? Yes, I have. Okay. Join me at UE 60. No, she's only at UE 30, so it's fine. What do we get? Increased accuracy. Oh, but it just increases accuracy. It doesn't even help. Well, I guess it just does base damage, but still interesting. Increases accuracy and then piercing effectiveness. Okay, interesting. Yes, we need a playable Sora. I'd love a playable Sora. One day we'll get her. I sure hope so. You mean snack? Yes, playable snack. No, this is the snack. This is the snack. The real snack here. Oh, guys, I never shut it off. I maxed her talents. I maxed Ibuki's talents. I maxed Ibuki. Look at him. Unfortunately, no, we're not at 100 yet. We're almost there. We're almost there, though. Yeah, no, Iori is the best starter student. Unfortunately, at this point, there are so many yellow single target DPS, but Iori is basically free. She's been out forever. She does a crap ton of damage. She's really good. But there are so many yellow students now, it doesn't really matter. Obviously, I think the queen is still Mika. Mika is still the best single target yellow DPS, I think. With the exception of... But now there are so many other students that they have niches. So Mika overall is the best yellow single target DPS. But sometimes you have school uniform Neru, who I don't have. Dress Kyoko, who I have but have not built. Where is she? Here she is. She's also really good. Really, really good in her niche. Isn't there... Oh, yeah. I think Hiyori Swimsuit is good, but she's a... Yeah, I think Hiyori Swimsuit is also has pretty good in her niche. Another yellow single target DPS. I feel like I'm missing someone. Basically, there's a lot. There's a lot of single target DPS characters for yellow. But Iori is like easy to get first. And yeah, she's very, very good. Aru is red. Aru is red. Cheetah's red, yes. Aru is very good red.
But that being said, Hina takes the cake when it comes to red single target. Only because she's so broken. Like, she's so overpowered. It's like her damage is insane. Truly insane. But there's also a ton of red DPS. There's a ton. I think there's probably more red single target DPS than yellow. And they're all very good. But Hina is just so much more broken than every other red target DPS. It doesn't matter. Like, Aru is very good. Sayori is very good. Rio is very good. The battle Rio that we just got, Rio is very good. The only problem with Rio being that, oh my god, where did she go? Rio, where did she go? Where did Rio go? Am I stupid? Man, I'm so bad at... Oh, here we go. She's very good. But it's just Hina is so powerful. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter because Hina is so absurdly strong. Mostly a sub DPS and buffer. Increases crit. Does she buff other people? Oh, she increases. Okay, I didn't actually know that. I didn't know this part. I thought she was really just DPS. Okay. 20% chance to increase the type effect. Oh, okay, not bad. But only a 20% chance? Wait, what? Oh, debuffer, my bad. My bad, I can't read. Why is it only 20%? That's weird. Why? It's only a 20% chance to increase it? Why isn't that just a thing? Check battle Hoshino. Does she do the same thing? I've never noticed that. Basically the same thing. This one here. Attacks ignore 85% of the enemy's offense. Am I on the wrong one? Oh, tank. Okay. 20% chance to decrease the... What? To be fair, I don't know if anyone uses her. Do they do this? Increase defense when attacking. I've never seen anyone actually utilize this. I guess it helps. It definitely helps because that's a lot of defense. I've never actually utilized that. I guess I've just been using it. Oh, no, it's not that I don't use her. I mean, specifically this. I never noticed this. I never noticed this specific thing. Once applied, it's a permanent debuff, but it says it only lasts for 20 seconds. Oh, basically because it constantly oh, so every 5 seconds it reapplies. So every 5 seconds you have a 20% chance of... Okay. Interesting. Okay, I mean, I guess if people use it, it works. That just seems like a really low percentage to do. But yeah, I guess every 5 seconds, yeah, it's kind of permanent. That's weird. I just don't know why they just fully drop the percentage and just do it. Because if it's basically permanent, you know, why not just make it be permanent? I guess you can't I guess, could you have a character that just permanently, because like you have characters that like increase cost recovery or increase attack for all students. Could you have a character that just decreases defense permanently? Is there a character that does that? Or do they have to attack them? I don't know. Is there a student that does that? No. Yeah. Okay. So I guess that's how they get around it. Instead of just having a permanent debuff built into the character. Interesting. That's weird. People have discs but not items? Wait, what? I'm confused. Interesting. We're learning lots today. Learning lots. But yeah, all that to say, what was I talking about? Yes, Iori is good. That was the main lesson. Build Iori if you have her. Why not? There are plenty of other students who can do what she does, but who cares? Iori is good. Okay. I'm gonna go to bed. Saturday. I know I said I might stream the final Motor Slice game, or the final Motor Slice stream. I don't know if I can do that. I might be busy, so we might have a stream on Saturday. We might not. If we don't, maybe I'll push it to Sunday. I don't know. I really don't know. There might just not be a stream this Saturday. We'll see. I just have a prior engagement, so I may not be able to do it, but we'll see. I'll keep you filled in if you join the Discord. If you want to do that, you can do that. But yeah, at least we're gonna call it for here tonight. If I don't see you on Saturday, I will be back on Monday with some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. We're gonna keep playing that. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Hopefully next time we do this, we'll do more than just 2 relationship quests. Hopefully we'll do more than 2. We will be posting these up on YouTube eventually. We'll probably make a short out of it and a full-length video. So yeah, we'll do that. All right. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye. Gonna wait for the song to end. Perfectly timed.